Unity Radio. You know, we know radio.
Sheba Edna anopai ewie yema wahaya ma wache Unity Radio 103.9 abuze ma munyina chema mo akwaba anopa bosio so ne ani mo she Ken Fredericks, our big brother all the way in Germany. Omo tie tuande tie Super League ni first Germany for Bayern Munich ni Borussia Dortmund. Kent, how are you doing? Abusia enanso ya da foforo ye share ye de anopa bosio na ebremo. We have a lot to talk about today. We have a lot to discuss today. We have a lot to divulge and to, of course, digest today on the show. Monfanche say I elite. Honestly speaking, and as my elite, I deserve some elite programs manager Kratia here, and then that case in my family and of course in my life. My second born, about Tosuminu, Jeremiah Santi Opoku Jemfi, when Yemfi in Siane. 6 years until I needed to spend some time with him before coming here, even though me po ame huno no manu chone ka no pa de akabeniza kan say o say akabeniza yire no o say Jacopra and he attest William Munede.
Oh, not that. Say what friend me won kan chem say mase dwan ayira na menam dua so dada. Na isa se ne dwan ayira na mko pen bro there. Say me Rusia na ma hwete, me Rusia na ma pete. And then I made it quick. But you know, Jeremiah, have that special love for the boy.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 is not easy. I remember when I was 6. I did 6 9 I'm who say mepema. I knew very well when at the age of 6 years. Because now by Kofoko Jar cry me to so na me 6 years po. Until I met be my son. Made at that time cry na we I say Nkrumah, it was like Okro, but you still knew how to get up. And I know from 6 years, I don't remember what I did at 4, and just a little, but from 6 there, make Kaipa, he's maturing into a boy. I mean, the Bamkasa from 6 to 14 years are your foundation years of life. Those are the very foundations. So once they get solid, your formative will be better, 14 to 25, where you are really formed. When your peer pressure near the baby, so Obeka just said, try this, try that, and when you're firm, I don't joke with the foundation. Your primary years gets 20. For me, the number 6 for me is the start in every man's life, every human being's life. It's only growing, and he's so mature that I catch him say maybe say I'm 5. And I'm but no. After 12, I'll be 6. And I'm say wow, but the intelligence that the boy assumes and the affable nature no. only you can witness. You have to witness to really see this. And see, you're content man. So I'm starting a journey walking into a responsibility. I mean, it will come naturally. By the time it's 12, everything will be fine and good. So we are still celebration mode. I'm waiting for Saturday. I best proper, get good weather, and you better know me sikasa. And I'm kind of saying,
hey, David.
Oh, okay. Send me too cheap. Better
can you?
And if you want to
I know you're the last.
And they fetch me. And they fetch me. You better know be near your way. She said, "I discover advance and be friendly Verdi. Upomen introduce you to it. It's just 3%. It's a how.
No, oh, introduce me to Quedi Gramen.
3% crowd.
Kent.
What they answer? What they answer? Because maybe so.
No.
A man must do 3 things in life.
A man must do 3 things in life.
Yeah.
Back where then?
I just have a pemba, obenum sa, and I obenum you and I say jot.
Until so why you move be a man?
Well, you are not a man, you're a woman. You're a woman, please. I mean,
tell
me what makes a man. What do you think makes a man? I then know you are see a bear my year and tell me a bear man away your back. Forget the physical attributes.
How do I forget the physical attributes?
Now, be a bit my question. When you say a bar now, a bear man.
And that's how the body mechanics no tells
body mechanics. What is body mechanics?
When it's obi nakedness.
Exactly. That's what I'm asking. What makes a man? You don't features. Need features. Features like maybe say I have a breast. So what are you talking about? Don't I have breast? Me Brazil, a size cap. So what features are you talking about?
I
have a lot of butts.
Happy birthday.
So what are you talking about? You come there, wish your turn, and let's come back to where you are starting, where you want to end. That's exactly where you start from when you come back. A very good morning to our cherished listeners.
Okay, Abuja, Yamamunina Kwababio, Yadama, take time to be with us, and we have a lot to discuss. We have a lot to talk about. Michana Nasafuano Pe, Mijizana Umpomiye, Uniabusian Funina, my big brother, Ken Fredericks in Germany. Frank Autry or that anope Michel Kwame Kesi apumti say Mante in CK once you chair anope Christopher Amankwa special good morning to you, and of course to Dixon and Mr. Danso and everybody listening to us this morning. Said Mekano and a special day for my big son Jeremiah. He's no longer a little boy, he's a big boy now. That's why I call him big son. I call him Jeremiah, my boy. Now Manu,
Yes.
Just like you said, there are some things in life you can never finish cherishing.
Yes.
And one of them is nyame wadom na onya akwala ewo abraboma. I always say the parenting defines the love God have for us. Say o akwala sometimes say o akwala defining the relationship and the perfect relationship nyankopon. De ntia yedi nkwasi asem kura Yankopon da so doing, Yankopon da so pay asem. What you say?
Yes.
Nyame maduma me wo nkwala we mu I came to understand why
God forgives
upon
us.
all my foolishness, my stupidity, God still loves me, and God still tries to bring me closer to himself.
Yes.
So the bond is bigger than the physical aspect.
Yes.
So internal pay a special day in the life of my second born Jeremiah Opoku Jemfi. Na ene we medika de ono mene o ma media ma. Nsana me media ma special. It's on Facebook.
Yes.
And I took my time to go back to Hobro for me take akra. Na me chiro e te said ya me chiro poem.
Yes. Yes.
Na umame junior and daddy and uncle, we all love you more than you can ever imagine.
Yes.
And more than you can ever know in all the years that you be spending on this planet. Naj Nessa Jumo, thank you for joining us. Inti, from the family, we might not be the perfect family or parents, but we certainly have a perfect son. Jerry, we wish you a very happy birthday. You are too precious and you are too much loved. Son, we love you today, tomorrow, and always, and we wish you all the love in the world on your birthday. Jeremiah, Jeremiah, my son, Jeremiah, my boy, happy birthday. That is from the entire family, including Say My Name to you.
Yeah, say my name.
Say my name.
Say my name. You have a lot to do.
And this one comes from Daddy. This is Daddy's special wish, which I have put on my status on WhatsApp and then on Facebook and my Facebook status too. And it reads, "We are to bro for me to me bopa."
This version.
Meaning says experimental Dinibia. Jerry, listen to Daddy very carefully and very well before I start today's show. And when I'm ending, I'll put this message to you once again. For all the things my hands have held, the best by far is you and your brother Junior. Your existence makes my world brighter. You may have outgrown my lap, but you will never outgrow my heart. This is what I have for you. Always remember to believe in yourself. As much as I believe in you, one sad thing is I cannot promise to be here for the rest of your life. But I can promise you one thing. I can promise you, and I do promise to love you for the rest of my life. Happy birthday with much love, son. This is my message to you.
Very powerful, very teary.
Yeah.
I mean, every son could get this from a dad on his birthday. I mean, I think it will save a 49er and it will bring a lot of joyous moment to the person. So for us as a family that have come to appreciate and love, we send you a heartfelt birthday, happiest birthday wish, and may all your dreams come true.
Yeah.
And I know he will get to the very apex that he wants to get to. I mean, that bond we share, I can see myself in him.
And I posted the first day I own no picture.
Yes.
And then I put the caption say, this is how you began. This was your humble beginning.
Yes.
So always go back to this.
Yes.
No matter how high you climb the ladder of life.
Yes.
Always go back to the day you were born. How humbly you lied on your bed, and be respectful and humble to everyone you meet in life.
Yes.
That is also another message I put on Dana Ewo no St. Vincent.
Yes.
When
you're a day old.
A day old. How humble you laid on your bed. I would die. Yes. Always go back to that day.
Yes.
No matter how high you climb in the ladder of life.
Yes. Always remember.
Remember
those moments.
Yeah. I mean, so you can be always respectful and humble.
Yes.
So Jerry, the entire family loves you more than you can ever imagine and think.
Yes.
Until on this special day, all we are saying is enjoy your day to the max. Daddy and mommy and the entire family and all friends and sympathizers will be there for you.
Yeah.
Say my name so the special present bebro.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, point bebo you mama but before no and then yes koko football bo.
Yeah.
Unya umu adebia unya pass.
Exactly.
Your father abetna console ye nimu idie. Yemfa bro nya homo bon kasem.
Exactly.
So Jeremiah, if you are watching me on YouTube live on the big screens, you your mom Junior and of course Princess and Uncle, this is for you, Jerry.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
Once again, Jerry, this is for you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
For the very last time, Jeremiah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
Unity Radio. You know, we know radio.
King Kalusha is already at the studio. They say that King Kalusha saw my programs manager and can send him. And Jeremiah King Kalusha and so be man happy birthday na atwa show no so. Abusua ma munyina chima makwa ba bio Unity Radio 103.9 Pabosu ni mo fan chame. I hope everybody is happy for me because I love my son so much and I'm glad. When I look back into the last 6 years. Na me hwe was in Vincent ye wa kwala ketua wi na nyame adomama ya hodin nyansama me ne me yere yatete akwala yi ama na nyini abaye the big boy that he is today. Very playful, very smart, very intelligent, very active, everything you can think of. Na as I said dia seda manyame ema abofra no na ema ewiase nyina hudi nyankopon aye. I'm so emotional today. It was because Enra Manujo.
Yes.
Bro, fuka kreja.
Oh yeah, it was.
School actually. I wanted to do something.
Yeah, unique, special, not copied from the heart, not any no plagiarism. Be citizens, not spectators. Method piano. Into where you be himself, you are coming. Yes. Nipa the woman chance of it to job manako bobi and sometimes I say about the biggest person in the land. Now I talk of what the more I read it, the more I realize that it's a father's message to a son, and it has all the ingredients.
Baby, I became emotional when you realize that the family you have, the family you cherish, the kids that I love so much, it will get to a time that you can't be with them anymore.
Yeah,
I want a mommy. I got emotional. You know, sometimes when you look at the family you have and you think, say, a bedroom maybe, almost papa, now you become very emotional, and then you ask yourself, say, Abrabo Beni, Uyasi Beni, and that should bring you back to the humility that I was talking about. Say, that should always bring us back to our humble beginnings, and it should, you know, lead us into
the places that we aspire to be.
Exactly.
And that fear of the unknown should bind us more together. That you think come here one will be BAD. That's the time to love each other and do the best for each other. Mekai 2006, I'd never cried like that before when I was losing my mom. And I realized, I said, even when she was sick, there were times that I was very exuberant. But that moment, you lower into the casket and into the grave, the casket into the grave. And I realized, I said, losing my mom, and that's when I should have loved her more. I should have been with her more. Exactly. Will be our opportunities. See, you can see your family, you can see close people. No? Spend time with them. Be there for them. Be there very much for them. Don't wait till when they are no more. Then you cry that Jata Suni Adeni impact.
Yeah, sir, who nipa wo huna, just like you said, who family around na only omo chimans on na and so Jim So just like you said, I remember I wish my father was alive to see me today.
Yes.
I always say this, that I wish Mr. T Radio, I think first year. And I made papa film. First year, as both what mama ye or crowd them car.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you. He said, "Put the more do. I saw you $300."
90s more baby.
Exactly.
No, 90s. My father died in 2000.
I saw converted now the back.
Now I think 2003.
I converted that rate no.
Asbok for ba me you wama. Kwasi jamfimu nyina ba wama and the way some juice mejo Sports Presenters Association.
Yeah.
Omo ba me yeah wama we as intimate programs no jay we agent.
Mejo me convert aba times 93 they are talking about almost 20 years 30 years down the line. 2003 yeah almost 19 years. I mean 18 19 years.
Until some say that time obreme
men compound interest I then me yard there pass me yard or simple no compound interest
obreme 100 cedis square or 50 cedis that time no
exactly
times 19 years interest no
compound interest it raised to the power 19 yenye we are near the raise the amount plus interest raised to the power 19 divided by 1 times 100 you can imagine scarce uchi answer and what on I mean a very big
I'm very good morning to you Naj Nessa Jumo. I say wow, great birthday wishes from daddy to son. God bless you, brother Opo Medase. Medase. That is what every unim manucho sa den ada we mekano air na enra na mekacho say me ba krum ha fofro. There was a mekano radio so me that now about families and I say I learned commercial bi omoka say
yes
take time to be a daddy.
Take time to be a daddy.
Exactly. Me ba krum ha ade ba ko am di kan so no. I saw that commercial on TV, and it touched me. Now, omoye commercial now. You see parents having time and having time with their kids. Ebi omuni omu tumrika, no omuni omu fie nimu ebobo no omu yesi, and they were talking about how important it is that yinjai awofo no emma no kwa na commercial that was encouraging daddy parenting. Unze to say Ghana say the nyoma sisa na me new wa woni pe kasa no pe osofo.
Yes, osofo. Yes.
Yeah, osofo. Na me ne kasa no pe na o ka say o ne ba ne ma no hu no say na me say ohu Jeremiah picture me post on my channel na man different. And I say 5 o'clock midnight. And I'm say no me be da be 1 cry na me man ya dia na I'm watching 5 na me realize say me post to the pictures or status na me no say the way I do ya me hakra dia me ba birthday drew ha menkai as no catch me no me catch say and I'll say this on radio me catch say massa and my me ye one up me nye krasi ni daddy
exactly
as my catch and
yes
and order from
a lot of Ghanaian parents
I mean me dem ho aba and I'm say me nye krasi ni daddy because say tete hono na ye papa mu nim na intina na on se first ne say akola bia pene ma me asem kola ewo ho de but it's because the mothers were always there for
them yes
so papa for no wu wi a na o madwuma e den asa but when se hu say akola no kra no wu papa said na enura na wo chirichirim Bible mu no Jacob
yes
yera man ba when Abraham crepe Iram Isaac Abraham na soma me ekoware intina ye koware a se wo ba kra na koware a ye ware eba ajabusuam so at me point is papa fie na ekoware akwala
yes
because the blood the semen it's coming from you
from the man the spermatozoa the spermatozoa is coming from the man
oba na ye carrier ono no o hwe abade no ho ban ye de
ogugu hunsuo na otimi germinate na abe
into usha Bible mu a
the father is the start
akwada ni tini ni
so life without a dad
yes ne papa
and you see this story I work on it reminds me some of us no nyame adom etimi travel from the far east to the far west see I etimi transit for UK near there and I realized that when kids are born the difference which makes British kids different from Ghanaian kids is care from the parents. You know, even Chinese kids. I'm from Mumbai and Diagro. See, your program, they won't say parents say big, you know, no musian bro for me, chum bro for near. And the love that they give to their kids, realize you say, and no na Ghana, you're messing here, you're watching. I can confidently do a research on that. That you need to love for our kids in Ghana. Until virtually we don't bond with them and we don't get the best out of them. Or what ni we are, ni aka no pesika. Abeba kwa nwa efi onye nwa don kuro kra mfa ne ho. Onim se wa wo no pesika. Money should make him be respected. And
also can ho bi na your man be ya na omo turn wayward.
Exactly.
Because unim Jeremiah. So wa unim no.
Yes, it's my body, you know.
O ma me na me offer say Frank.
Yes.
I say Jerry dem wife intimi no crowd. On say edrum be especially men matete.
Yeah, they need that
boys
father
are
figure.
very strong, they are robust. Chema.
Exactly.
A man naturally utian kakra bi a you know. But men many a dey am awofo bebre di dance. Men many a dey enti say
when your father figure
na one two boy nya bra ma ba especially krom ha say ya wo no. Omo ko high school ho no.
Exactly. Say no formative no. And I make sure say formative no. I know the diagram foundation in nothing will change them.
To level be na fe why uncontrollable.
You can realize this parents no more yet 2 full-time jobs. They are back reducing the time to take care of the child because so ball so the parents must be there. It's virtually akwa be nyinu why formed. Family life no be bia na so much on point. 4-year-old Chinese boy anyway you will be a po. We are all born in the same state and mind, but you're different from a Ghanaian, from a British, an American, a Canadian.
Usian sociology, they tell you say your environment makes
you forms every part of you.
Your environment makes you. I don't know what the greater. I didn't think you're different.
Yes.
Say wo krom ha. Anka different. Kai be dim rofo aduane omo yeden. Because ye wo ye beto ye ma many papa mo nsem no. Anuane omo di ahahama ntina nra na ukakankale basa. The things we know that ye di nyini ye no. That becomes your culture, your identity.
We say kids are like formatted computers. Whatever you put in there stays in there. You got two laptops this year. No do gum nene ke. Mo do pono gum ebeka pono. The Bible same gum ebeka Bible.
Pono ko ye den.
And then put porn on their TV.
And then manu just take a camera. What the Oh, they are far.
No, put me Bible no swanty.
Now then one can first.
Make a Bible. Okay, what between the what between the Jesus and Samuel Gus? We so between the pono bio. Egu the laptop so. So at the end of the day, you do go soon in the castle into Obano, send a one form Obano, and they are very important. Kids are like formatted pieces. Say, one more share program, and then about one on the nation almost sometimes censor them. Censor them. I've seen kids here in some markets to make can be so dear to very refined that.
One monitor, movie. I tell them, go to your room.
Exactly.
Shootings near the
yeah, violence.
Cases, near romantic stuff. You don't want them to see at this
exactly.
Stage. And what I do is Friday be say omu school na Friday omu nkwa.
Yeah, movie night. Yeah, exactly.
Na me ni omu share. Me ni omu share omu type of movie with them.
PG and universal movies.
Obi quote we kitwe man so manu. Mother's love is special. But father's love is how father's love epitomize how a child will grow.
Wow.
What can I say?
I like it.
Mother's love is special,
but father's love epitomizes how a child should grow.
How a child should
grow. Mohammed and the just an ideal situation. They always have it because it came out of them. But Papa Nona, you have to whip in line and make also
parliament a bit my chief whip.
Oh yes,
the word whip.
Yes, yeah, you whip them in line because they are kwala dear Bible cracker. You make a crab at
yes,
you always whip them in line.
Yes,
small. And I say most of the time no. Nipa ni bi wo hwana so ekroma se memma no bebe meka tuntum phone
yeah
te me na to me
yeah before
no it emotional say obi wanya papa amma na brabo ma na onya kwa na onya bebe na okasa wo hwe na te say onya papa na brabo ho a na nka eka bibia atumi aden atodin
Eric Kwacho hino wa fe no adwan also for be late comer. I say good morning late comers. Late comer and so one are late comer.
Oh yeah, but saying starting time. I think it's coming from
yeah no trouble.
Yeah, about like 10:35.
Eric another programs manager crate mas.
Exactly.
I needed to spend some time with my boy this morning. Even though after show no me signing with date.
Yes.
But we still needed to do our rituals this morning.
Exactly.
Nti Eric was moving chain and Jeremiah birthday.
Yes.
Kwame Obin our tree. Thanks for joining us Eric Kwacho Henry Solomon Kwesi Brefo and of course Nat Nessa Jomo and they show you one upon and about in Canada. Yeah, that's the sevens who are joining and everybody with us. Kent from Germany there who are number one.
Yes.
Yeah. Was a good morning to the face of Unity Radio, my very own Manucho.
We did for you.
Was it and they who wish birthday too full. Was I confess Ubi to computer the Bible goes. Once a soldier,
always a soldier.
What did the call
Oh, say no crack. No, big laptop. What Janyame Gusono?
Okay.
Unya Jesus love you back.
Auntie Kalu, I think I'm in love with your quotation. Quote now the mind, Neno. Say, a mother's love is special, but a father's love epitomizes how a child should grow.
Yes.
Very powerful message.
Yes.
And fathers in Worcester and beyond. Titruni ye tuntum fo ya ye tukan betena kwasi broni krom no. Said the nim said the niam ekoso okure mabusua tuntum ya a different fita ya a different timoma ye ntete ye mane yi na ye mano ye tete omu yi na ye nyadaje ma omu a for the most part it betumi prevent about 90% of the problems are a lead to Yamano any a police for any encounters any problems. So we cannot prevent everything.
Exactly.
We
That's
can't.
Exactly where I wanted to go.
Yeah, we cannot
say when
prevent.
you're on the side, just say you didn't. But more often, your friend hazards, you reduce the hazard. Accidents still happen. There is no ideal or perfect situation. Accidents they're there, beba. But to me, hazards if you want no man, nature say you're minimizing. If it still happens, you believe in destiny. Everything has a purpose and a reason. But I hope also one says to say help shape up the child. Their kids are when I'm with that prison. Like I say, my parents did not, my friends did not.
Now the no sorry now could dedicate ya kwala no kra. Now so for no bisa. Hwamu na ejina kwala na chi say nyame nsi anemu for even though parents no mo kra no krom ha kra they say asan be a culture na say tradition. On say ye God parents.
Yes,
so,
yes.
And he was an answer for the bizarre say, obeboa ma ye de atete akwala nya misuro mu ne ade ne agye so an enso ye gye so an wie a ifira sorry dem ho a an no ye kan ne keke ne ewie nti sometimes ya na god parents and so they all have roles to do what to play but enchen paternal parents nti ebusua ene mama yenya bre mayemma mama yenya adaje mayemma mayinja nkwala no papa fo no ne wo muso eno ebo mo abaso mebo a
yes yes
mayinja nkwala no ma you know I know some people omunya problem and I say bia aware no entumi ankodu bebe ese ko ana omo anware omo tena na omo wei I know a lot of people omo wi a aware no egu no relationship ni break up problems no na omo de punishing kwala no so nti there is a lot you know it is no secret you know I had some issues with my wife
yes
but even that ono ankasa she would testify say even that me jenkwala no
yes
you see if you want to step out that's fine
yes
me jenkwala no the kids were with me do you know Jeremiah
yes
they were with me
wow
yeah me say I don't man can't just say me bo mini odimachi misano so say me maka hada
tell us again
yeah me na mini I the odimachi odi nsamfon na me bono na me hwe na so ba ko na me na nate ho saa me na na bufu yi no frɛ me no say he wo ba akwala ne saa no so free mu a obeji de obefrɛ no onua it is there that my grand na me na na de me ya say yeah when you like I was minim say me na kra film na mo PC so say but I mean me man last nsu eno me o ka kire me say you need ex brother. What do I say?
Exactly.
As someone catch him, say we don't have ex brother.
Yeah, you have ex wife, ex friend,
exactly. You can never have ex son.
Yes.
You can never have ex daughter, but you can have ex wife. You can have ex girlfriend. You can have ex mebano mame. What do I say? Inti parents, especially papa for I will krum her and beyond. Abusia, mama ye mfa obone me yire enya problem. Me ne me yire jai girl no or hame. Na ebi mu jai de omo ayire any girlfriends no ho abufuo enhwe omo makra so
yes.
Yeah they don't even
they punish others for the sins of others.
For the oban boni ben why wona akoware oyire ana akofa girl na na wo and na problem say koso why should you punish the child? Yes. Boni ben akwala no why
yeah,
because sebi ane mame na ayo boni a you are punishing the child for the sins of ne mame and now for your own emotions ebi kura na okura no why from so no but you want to punish there are a lot of things I need on Jeremiah's birthday.
Yes.
Me as a dad, young dad,
yes,
with the experience that I have,
yes,
and with the things that I have learnt, yeche say papa four sa enkwala pomo papa omo maami asem ne se betumi atwa I was say yensu yesesan yisuban yesesan ya brabo. You can have problems with your wife, you can have problems with your ex, but do not let them or the problems you have affect one a relationship and your responsibility as a dad. Because just like we said, the semen came from you. Inti akwalano wo moja, akwalano wo moja. Inti njai wo emfa one oyire ana umpena because I been in na kalusha ka say ono wanware no wuye. Inti na make company frano because some people started date here omutumi ye den in cause of that ewo. Yes. So I say, but without necessarily. Yeah,
every child has a purpose to come to this.
Exactly.
Nyamena remember we a Christian. I only say I say one at that appointed time.
Exactly.
It comes with those things.
I always say,
and I'm happy
I'll be glad to always use myself as an example,
as an epitome.
Because as some tour and a BBC or Abrabuma, I always say this. Nothing happens in a vacuum.
Yes.
BBC or Abrabum sometimes now we crank I wouldn't sit here and share.
Yes.
But because everybody heard what happened to everybody heard what happened to me in Worcester.
Yes.
In 2 weeks. Yes. Three terrible things happened to me.
10, 14 days.
In 3 from middle of August to 3rd September.
Wow.
Yeah, to 3rd September. Terrible things happened to me. But you know what? I have an issue with my wife to the point that my wife crave free.
Yes.
What fifi? Me say okay. What fifi? but I'm trying to say be solvable, but even if the problem becomes unsolvable, me mad yet.
Yes.
Me that's one thing. That's
you
one thing.
Trade for anything
in this world.
Yes.
No, be na then I won for Obano and Kwalane ma Obano, and I think a lot of things were said.
Yes.
And I'm saying me fan Kwalane my 2 boys.
Yes.
Hey, David, me
yes. And you see, like we say, you can be very responsible. By spend time with them, have a stake in their upbringing, and you cannot pay you. Say and yes, oh, my bodobu muskanti, my mama minister on show I don't care again. And no need preaching against. Say they are responsible, that's all right. Some are responsible, but they don't take time. Yes, and we have testimony stories in this town. But they lost their kids eventually.
That's one thing we should know.
Yes.
I mean, me church support, me church find time. Take the untimi kra days of 2 days need spend with the boys. School.
Yes.
Ask them have a stake in their lives.
Their best friend.
Have a stake in their lives.
Your best friend. No Ashada, no Abo. Ahmed is my best friend. Oh, nice. No teacher. No. So how is Ahmed like? To help you shape up your own child, because me who be so be one man a bad damn for coffee and a boy no one man uncle yaman. Because you're sure now this is where the boy lives and these are the neighborhoods, blah blah blah. Not the best saying about it, because kids easily pick up habits. You see, exactly. But once you are in their lives, you always bring them back to life.
So opening kojo chere na time na me organs na me YPG. Me guys na mo the whole Yenya also district na me YPG secretary.
Okay.
Na ye call youth conference. Na opening kojo chere. What chere no ka say. No or chere de wo kan ya na o ka say. Se wo ni dwumadi a obonsam boba na odi tu for mabunu said the ayen say no ka say ekusku ayensu de we should occupy ourselves near dinner or ka say it's even in the Bible said
devil finds work for idle hands
inti said the wo kan isa akwala no vacuum say papa no feel e wo akwala no life mu no. Se papa na failure se akwala na failure by hook or crook it has to be filled.
Exactly.
Nti se papa na play the role na wa failure akwala na be failure no baby. Nti either positively or negatively no it has to be filled. Nti se wo papa na se wa ma akwala no baby I saw failure no wa failure na wo jai say o mi tua support me de no na o twisika ko me yes ya sika no kwan cannot the fact that you send the money to maame no chere say sika no kwan timi bring akwala na up.
Yes.
Because the mother needs the money now. Sikano maame no na de be kwakwe grocery obe aduane ma akola na di maame no na akola na ya de obetia no nti sikente na penfo sentasuo nkwa nante
exactly
nti papa for
any different
and on Jeremiah's birthday
let it be a watershed for you, a turning point
for you. Worcester Mema.
Yes.
Na yemfa tu ye hofo.
Yes.
And yem pride ye ho down kakra. Because toda na ye Mema no ye ego ni ye arrogance ni too much.
Yes.
Na ye de maame fo no ho yaudie e de punishing kwala no. That has to stop.
Church support for fun once a month to be there. Weekend with them. Just have a chat.
Omunyini na omo maame no the woman will have the opportunity to pollute Ngwalano.
Exactly. And the pollution will hold water because you were not there for them.
Exactly.
In the school, your program, why your parents are there and won't call why you are too busy to be doing
this kids Santa time, white time.
Exactly.
Exactly. No.
Exactly.
I have a stake in their lives.
Exactly.
And that is what a father should do.
Yes.
So, make us ask him when I was talking about my mom. I told that
yeah, and these are special days. You see, Jeremiah's birthday is once every year. That
day I can't my count radio so that when me papa
yes
so me once idea what famu be done. You know the consequences you deal with me. I don't make me no choose my culture. Me can say me JSS. Me saw once refi.
Yes.
Me we secondary school. Me papa and me mama break up, and my father said, "Me mama and me jai and then a gianty." on me.
Yes.
Sama kada.
Oh yes.
My mom took care of me and my two brothers. And now omudi mechi. That time omu wo JSS na misu ko secondary school. Mami Juma Crops Research Institute. She had to take care of me.
Yeah.
Edu maybe some make us ask me maybe try my final exams. I had to follow my mother. I know call the name for ni mo me kono. Ya pam me free school. I went to Crops Research Institute. Where we knew of my
man.
Junction Honor branch. Yeah. You call her. Yeah. Ebisu wo kwada so.
Yes.
Almost 2 stations in Ashanti region. Ma me di me ma me achi na call ye. House to house ni name for na woman bi a call je no hobby say friend sister kwi free. Ona me ma me a bed the same
name.
It is through that woman that I was able to write my SSCE exams.
Exactly.
And on your registration fee, mommy.
Can imagine, could have.
And I've gone through that thing. Say, my papa stopped taking care of me. I was brilliant student.
Yes.
JSS 111 in chains. Oh, the 91 platform. They are browsing the baby.
So.
SS. I'm not being boastful.
Oh no. I mean this.
SS. Me try exams. SS. Me try exams once. Me a second batch.
Yes.
91 group. Me try one time.
Yes. And I really appreciate those people from 1992.
Me read school. I know who say I saw 111 in chains. Yes, no. Me papa say me mama jano. Na me offer bi wa brochire e ka ho. Me offer
yes.
E ka ho and the tin to on hwe me. Tisa me offer no e na so me mama so onya ne dia me offer no hwe me.
Yeah, wow.
My dad didn't take care of me.
He could have, but he decided not to.
But me papa no or band because my father was well to do.
Wow.
No born you no poku jamfis band. Me papa born you me wona pa we bia metimi abobi acho. He was a teacher. He had a band.
They na pen by so voice cry.
Was he?
Voice cry anka omoje mo na minim pa na makai dey no. Eyemba semaka. Say na
that's a good story.
That's another person.
So
wow.
Manu, my father refused to take care of me.
Yeah, which is sad.
But yeah, me.
Ghana head alone is not enough. And
me papa was one of the best influences. Let me say it in my life.
Yes.
Because from primary up to JSS, he was the best dad I could have thought of.
International school. You went to a preparatory school.
He was the best dad. Once I make catch you say, now me coach Krum RC primary.
No be you feel.
And yes, that time you had the car me coach school near.
Yes.
Until me do P6 no. And also no say there because now me pay me Chrome.
Yes.
And now oyi me ba experimental.
Yeah.
Ti me ba experimental no. Na me ka say yeah just experimental.
Yes.
Me ba experimental na me ka say Chrome na me D first na me pieces na me boys SP.
Exactly.
Enipa man ka say 63 me be 23.
One day make your biography na mo.
I have me.
Yes.
My father caned me and I was saying
you were so proud when he was bringing you that I'm bringing my best son to come and show you powers.
Yeah, what did me coach
then you came to lose out.
And I'll call high another Satam na guy be an if your coach is no from 5 Mike, brother Mike. Satam mo pieces so me kind same na.
To start teaching you.
Yeah, brother Mike, no high no Koto books. And then the guy started teaching me. Out of 63 no. Me third time I year call.
No, I'm 15.
Ted. Yeah,
that's
guy
good.
Be near friend Eric Broby ne girl ba could be. Omo masa. We are down to me to him.
Be so.
Yeah, and I'm detail.
Omo nya starting
by me call JSS no. Man can't throw me primary teachers in about how hear me.
Yes.
So I said that.
Oh yeah, you told the story before.
Until he had a big influence on me and I mean him saying come papa that so share me mami ya. Manu ebia nka suffer na me suffer because I told you how after secondary school me pass him exams me hear mortar na me hear concrete na me chop blocks until you see I've gone through it all.
Yes,
he played his role. Meaning say my father was okay me nka say oyesikani but oyobia na ko betimi ahwe me akọ university amama betimi ka me mmere te say de me bre no but because he said he wasn't and he didn't ye menya school mu kwan kra ye say parents insan ba bi ese so san kra na ye de forms me me offer me offer na film me ya papa me he so rest in peace
on sign it
on hwe me no
the hate was
me
real
me so be hwe me yes ba bi a
father signature
on sign it until me uncle
consent.
Me uncle no sign here.
Wow. Before
me go school. Enti me kasa I have experience.
Yeah.
Enti papa for
a good and a bad dad at the same time.
Exactly. Papa for yes ramo. When we hear between your problem, young kasa intimacy. Nobody has a perfect union.
Yes.
I thought that the thing just wouldn't work.
Man so hard. I
thought that it wouldn't just work. But in fact, the kind of pay me kasa when you say emfa oba no ho abufuo ento akwala no asawram empam oba engno oba. So do your part as a father, because I'm talking as a father. Do your part as a father, whether your wife is there or your wife is not there, whether you are still with your partner or you are not with her. Do your part, because the to be a father, no, it comes with roles and responsibilities, not just giving out money. Yadamasi. And only the yadi tree for everybody listening to us. And echo both ways. A man also eka hobi. But in this instance, niana proportionately a man no na West corporate. Yes. Yeah, empese ye ni a manager ya ni de emano yaudi abufu na de panishema. Yeah. Obusuanti muma into your hofo, because it's very important. They can we cry anye anopabusu bi mne sorry.
Exactly.
I know say everybody that has been on the show
will be happy, and you see, so that's the essence of social media and it's electronic virtual space. Ayenye obi ko through pa anti e ka che na instrument ko asem che obi ebe use against you. Ti unya platform be say na background is talking to you without knowing you or judging you. Who say, I mean, who say I don't believe in angels are wing best be about trouble when no abe kasa. Obi no kasa if you are hearing something in your ears in your situation and it's meant to spare you honor, you don't meant to turn us. Take advantage and be a father figure in your kid's life and let it work for them. Make them get to the highest they can be. Be a wing on which they can fly. I mean, they can't take care of themselves so well now. That is why you are a dad. So that when you're also old, you can say be unbecial, but they might just be there to get you water to drink.
Getting back to me, Papa's story, no. Finishing quickly, no.
Yes.
When I started radio, when I started radio and I was making money, because my Papa sikabe 2 times, and then he fell sick, and then he passed on 3 days after. No, the other yet say, NDC ni ben anu ujari oteshwe no. Penny be me refinity. Oteshwe and it's born. Yeah, that was what happened to my dad.
They fell and hemorrhoids.
Yeah, that was what happened to my dad. May he so rest in perfect peace.
Yes.
No ujari, and then he fell, and unfortunately ni tissue ho.
Yes.
And then he couldn't talk again for 3 days.
I know a lot
and then he passed on.
Old people say fall accidents.
Now Kokrumo, Ujaria Kokrum.
Yes.
My father was 78 by then, but he was
strong,
more than strong.
Yes.
He fell and he tibo.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
I know.
May he so rest in peace.
Perfect peace.
Now me pesenka otenase.
Yes.
And then he sees the mistakes.
Yes.
And think about another worlder.
Then he will
learn.
I'll vet such circles. Exactly.
So
yes, especially when you are in a position to. Once you'll be a position now, God understands, but you have everything to take care of the kids. But why you say no me hint me you be cry the before send them because na Ghana cry maintain America cry $1 cry action kwala. You just remove those thoughts and take care of your kids. Take care of your kids.
Meyere obeko obetno me mad dear. I will never abandon them. Never.
Yes,
not on any grounds.
Yes. We're all learning from it.
God be my helper.
There's a reason you brought them. Obi pebionya. Until when ya make hay and take care of them. But take now a big olu a barbering salon. Any cat.
Yeah, he gave you a nice haircut yesterday. Couple of messages. Can Frederick say happy birthday, Jerry? You are 6 years today. May the rest of your life be sweet as wood most sweetest wine. Naj Nessa Juma say hello everyone, good morning, and then she continues. Wow, greatest birthday wishes from daddy to son. God bless you, brother Opu. Naj say happy birthday, handsome Jerry, handsome boy. May you always be a blessing, dear. And then Solomon says happy birthday, son. And then Jeremiah showing I dedicated the amount. Who's my wife will test me. I cause I can catch you and
remember dear. And the more and what me check.
David make us a mayor so bet no. So cool. My dear. I hold on them Zanya because Zanya money so I don't make us.
Yeah, say bad dear. So you should be happy as a woman that no matter what, I mean through all these storms you are not alone.
Yep.
He will be there with you
Yeah.
in this journey of taking care of the case.
And Solomon Kwesi Brefo so say Solomon Kwesi Brefo say Udia me de papa. I say happy birthday son. I say Opu how are you? Nyame adom pacho. Me ho ye Eric Kwache ohene. Eric Usia Chow. Eric say good morning to the face of Unity Radio, my very own Manucho. And then Solo comes back and says my greetings to my wife. Hey, they say the Royal no graduated free a year bedroom wife. Anyway, Royal Royal Kunu Kwesi obey Kwesi Asari Brefo say
yeah, Texas. He's in Texas.
Kwame Awotri obeying and so say I am enjoying you too much. Manucho Magandi.
Yes.
Yeah. Solomon says Manucho, good work for yesterday. And Rana Jo so better na Royal show no so ya there pa.
I am Wednesday night. More
Yeah.
they say Kokono.
Nana Ajua agree say good morning family.
Yes,
Nana Ajua Chelsea very insightful discussions. So say and ya kasa papa. Nana Ajua da say Solomon say please pin the text. Text be na Solomon come one say.
To call Nana say.
I say Ghanaian Worcester men. Ghanaian Worcester men ye good pa.
Test way.
Ghanaian Worcester men ye good pa. Your boy homaden but baby e bi wo ho. Enye Worcester nko a. Me ka bi kire wa. Se si am no ka say obi wo me boy baby bakronity obi wo text me obi wo Texas or yes ade ni bi ona na yiri ntem atinti o so onhwa akola no minimum obi wo Virginia same situation o ekoso
said human beings are the same everywhere.
Baby attitude. The good news is say radio no enye Worcester nko na wo omo Worcester nya opportunity tie no kam ni omo film but ye wo app uko Play Store no search for Unity Radio Worcester. Unity Radio Worcester oko Play Store obetimi download baby any part of the world e be tie free Qatar, Tunisia, Algeria,
Germany,
Iran, Iraq, Germany nti baby wo bia we afuto ade maye nyina ye ho wherever awo enye Worcester nko a
yes
ndiye nyina. Solo says powerful message and then Royal BBC special good morning to my professionals and happy birthday to my everlasting lover Jeremiah. Me mami Agnes Boafo say good morning Opo and Manuchu. So sorry for you. With God all things are possible. Happy birthday to my grandson Jeremiah. Mama Medase, my wife Akosua Jemfisi, you are the best daddy. Akosua Medase.
Yes.
I'm proud of myself.
Exactly.
But me bomb baso. Be a good daddy for your wife to applaud you that you're a good daddy.
Exactly.
It doesn't come easy.
Yes.
Though, but you have to be there.
Yes. Do your best.
Royal BBC Opo, watch your mouth to else breastfeeding. Babu wati, huh?
Yeah, watch your mouth. Joka said me ready your car uncle, but me
uncle. Me see whether she's there or not. Namely, yes,
exactly.
Hey, uncle saying, yes, okay.
Uncle da na so no aka chem so uncle da.
Hey,
no 5 minute session bia ya they all do no. Me nyobi so no a.
Eric says, Opo, you should try motivational speaking. Eric Kwacho hene. O manager or seem try motivational speaking. Yes. Eric, thank you for your inspiration. We are glad that at least we are able to touch lives and speak Sebi wisdom to people listening to us. Debi I can say and some say na say also Facebook no ade atie. Na munya adwamansem na no kwa ne ahohu yiye ne atemdidie na na no na Manucho ka. If you go on Facebook obi di atem na ye kan se hu na mfa mpuncho mma nipa abrabo mu a ene no na nipa etugu ko beko 2k 3k 4k 1.5k na manfo guso.
Yes.
But in some adi mpuncho be ban ya fan say I know the answer hu hia 3 unya 3
obi ba no tie be 2 minutes kwa no. Yes.
So ene ye mpem say Bible can say ya sumbe ye den hene.
Yes.
So ntene ye pe na nka kane pa wotwe o tena radio animu a anka wise bi ho kra anka onye den countumi nka but ene it meet na radio so be fan Facebook ni phone no di attempt
and the cry you see KV this internet everywhere is allowed
no di attempt no di ma o man panifo attempt o di o ma attempt on criticize o mo no di o ma attempt obi nso no obi anya bata na wa fa for sini so no di attempt de say be the private part na amanfo gusu no mo hwe eno na ne amanfo pe and some abebo nipa humanity ebe hye obi nkran ebe to nipa fo ebe boa ya brabo you be sure be film no we don't want it yempe agisa tendidie ni nse hu de mfa so ma eno ne nipa tudi akiri The moment you say a way of life.
It's more like you are what you listen to and what you watch.
Yeah.
We call Beverly Hills. We call we know some Mumbai doctors now there. We call be a name and we say sometimes it comes from some of these things. Make sure that in your we internet now we should be it should be positive. Me boss it be a meka said never me strong what I say no. Ghana didn't have the opportunity to learn because all of your interest you be out twerking or jokey. But Uba not to say no, they are learning tools, they are useful resources. While we to me life simple.
Eric Ibizazo is Kalusha part of the show. Kalusha or research or reading stories into your picking. Oh, on already know the quote to Bakuba.
Exactly.
Kalusha or research or reading stories for the show.
It's a perfect hunter. I don't say no. I say
a perfect hunter.
Oh, he's a Kalusha. A hunter. Na some
Philip Sewa. Nidin go there. Nana Philip Nana Sewa.
Philip Nana Sewa.
The application ba. O say say na juma no akaso a hunter.
Oh, catch you say, but it just take it there. Interrupt you.
Tell them I'm more poor because no vanity. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Royal BBC Kalusha is doing his undercover.
Yes.
And Tevia Collins, Adom Tevia Collins, thank you very much for your message. Also, Paul, you need to be a pastor. And then I shall say, no money bro. Yeah, pastor. There could be such a crew praise because money idea. Youth to be a YPG district secretary, not just you be at me preaching.
Exactly.
And then Metrasia, Presby. Yeah. And then Metrasia, na me from my brother, na me Dimitiasi for na me isu. Tia mo mo pa boom. Now that turn is in me.
Yes.
Me see me preaching my chikru, ma me penning for no more friend pastor. Ti omu sha me no from asofo. And now asofo ehwe ase mo by boom.
Me na me kan ka wo sisi work there. But that time no see there was assassin.
That time. But Macabre is our parenthood, Nana Mokawasem.
Yeah.
My phone so actually be an almost instigate Momana against Omo fathers. Mama who say fathers are part of the development of Nkola.
And also here,
and also here, because as the first now I'm for
Yana Mammy phone so be the Papa phone who bufu. Ya odia into Pese and Colano Crab Copa Paneho. Now, Ebimu Eja no move no magic custody of Nkwalano. And you've raised a very important point. You who say Nkwalano so Papa phone emotional figure. Nkwalani here, Papa no chen woman emotions.
Yeah.
So until told that Papa Mame phone so monfa ebufu Papa no kaso befa Nkwalano kra one day weekend bi kra Ebimu ho kra they don't omo mpesa omo ma no beben Papa no kra. So you raised a very good point.
So I no na me school ko. Na one day bi Papa ebo me. Then times I'm crying, she was so.
Papa, the Ogway,
or the Michelle, so I say, or the Michelle, 1, 2, 3, upon my to school mubium. It's time I'm visa pump massimo. It's
no, Sana, Yana,
that's between Bako school, now we could do the secondary school, we have 2 co-university, we enough. What
the royal baby as my guy. Also, pull your fallen is breast milk. The breast milk na demi so me hwe ase ama sorry what
yeah be so
yeah
na me actually
nyame na me boa for what
oboti papa afi later one am be na afi tell me na say BBC ofia na person be come afi na my be champion for my father bibi ba na be ya make us nya papa ya kese bi o me
exactly ntina me ka me papa negatives no me can positive me nya good foundation because of him because no onim sana me nimbo pa ono senke bia ka blaster ka hambo na me bobo rough ba me papa ba bia na yete adwo na ye ne school bi na opposite kindergarten bi yeah very powerful one na omo wo playing ground kese enti ho na adwo so ye bo zongo ho na ne bo ho kra se ho ye say ho ye Ghana Education Service for ho no ma jam Ghana Education Service na so ko bobo na me papa chiwa masa because he wants you to also say brain na awful feel say ubo ball aye koboni or person e basua de nti o mame mo ball nti ball na ebo nyina just school time ana wi ahun ba ba fie na so be ball masa obechiwa shapunum na watun go begwa no nti he helped me got a good foundation
yeah papa for no my is a uroni awo
And that's why the father is supposed to do.
What can say? Parish.
Father, a father a different figure than mother.
That's right.
Mami for jing kwala sudodo.
Yeah.
Papa de told us who then so straighting kwala.
But was it the straightening of on Korano? And then I'm quite brave. If you say Pomas, when the first go gonna say, I'm off for Papa. I'm off for both Quabucheva or Bana or Total about Quabani Papa and 20 breed. And
no, they are not for the most part. Papa Phone and Shankwala, and not dear. For the most part, many madam for
show. The same thing on bay.
I have a couple of friends. I'm mame. I'm papa mwasem. Echamu mame. Me bra ya London. Me bra penny o London. Me mame nuaba. Or penny papa sem chene mame.
Or poor bad. You should one gift. You know, when you say more than to my citizens cry mama papa. Monton to my
Kalu, I know they too. I know na make us say if we titi hono de na ye papa no mo ye.
Papa do be papa phone be a shen kwaran so the same thing.
O show body oba review that.
Omo kwa mo so say power tower kese no mfi say no mawie.
Membeli papa phone ha na papa phone ye nhwe ma. Honestly speaking, now you need time man kwala no. You know, o say first no cry there. Ye ma me mo bre no. Ebi o ha o ware a not oti baby bedao so on that time.
Yeah, that's right.
Inti nkwala ne bi okro moti maame ne nchen.
Yeah.
Omo ma papa no inti those the love no on say the intimacy ese papa ne ma nya the closeness no na entai ni ho. I just say inti those things were up because
some of those things but you can't say the
and the near masisa. Inti nembre mu die.
I'm for gusu ya omunjai. Na omo mu say papa for no say your modern era nti no mo sana
no
matter what say papa no oba life mu kakra ndie he was able to straighten you here and there and on between am groom me out to this time nti no so e boa pa nti
okay ti e di mu si anyame show bibia no anopai courtesy of meba Jeremiah opoku jamfi ni birthday so na ye wo hye no ne fa so ne nyina ya ye ho aduru ye tu ye ho fo me akra nsema ne Kalusha ne Manuchu aka no medi bebre asa hye me botomu koka ho Kalusha motivational quote no kra ne kumi no was say a mother's love is special but a father's love epitomizes how a child should grow. Nti sa oye papa hu say oba benyini no aye akwala papa obeya akwala bonia for the most part papa no na obey the responsibility ti mama enye good dad and that's one thing you say Manuchu wow see you
yes
Olu yeah Olu say me proud of him on
yes,
that and I must say that me proud of him pa on that.
I know and yesterday we had a beautiful conversation and I know what you say.
Yeah. We're proud of him on that. Very, very proud of him.
I love when we say my kids are my life.
Yeah.
I mean, before you get to my kids, get through me first.
Yeah.
You can't hurt
me. Hey, so far, Baso. I mean, I hope some of you are friends with us. This is secretary of the Jeremy Fias on the software. Yeah. My encha Basri Sofu, me papa, Bembel Nana Ousu, Papa Yamau Ache. Anope ejiri se oni mama mo hoye upo national huma sorry ache no kre meba enche eja covid no ne nkwala no ntina ye bibia ho na ba me abiri bia ma menka nche papa no hu se online there every Sunday I'm there.
Yes.
I always join the service on Sunday.
Yes.
And it is a hu me physical spiritual me sha ho
spiritual virtually
but say de nyame adom enche obi hu ye physical wa sorry na ya aba because am for ebu mi kom kra we no po hu asori ache em so online no course amanfo they say me ba physical na amanfo hu say yes opo and so are presenting no Unity Radio 103.9 buso ya da mu nyina say those were the messages and their social point of view. Jeremiah birthday edi tu ho fo awofo no mo hwe mo ma papa fo no ene oyere problem na mane affect oba eno ne Manuchu stick one me share. Oh
yes, and it's a powerful one. I mean, now figures now you can see that people really needed this message. I say PM there, we monitor from behind you, and I realized that this is what people have been waiting for, and I've been wanting. So on Jeremiah's birthday, on a day like this, I mean, 422, I won't forget.
Software you may send go na no pay Nana Usu Bembe ho pastor ho ni we ko didi and na on for breakfast because another you preach chairs
take time to be a daddy take time and spend time to be a daddy deep. I mean, simply put, in Sana message in my title. Spend time and take time to be a daddy.
That quote has always resonated with me.
Yes,
East Mountain Village, or one of ambition, I always TV and I don't know. I fell in love with the commercial. Maybe Satam Kranami Niba. Yes, don't worry. Ebiana was back to me history.
Exactly.
Dear me famu, me papa, me mama, dear no near day, and you know, so it resonated with
me. And I say, me too. My travels has taught me that is what makes an American kid different from a Ghanaian kid. And can be born on an innocent bed and come here pay. But the way parents treat their own here, and soon yet to 2 years DNA de Germano. Ghana Krawasha more spending time to be daddies. We see their kids too. Yeah. Which to me who said they have some bit of reformations. And now I
may swear DBF Pentecost.
Yes.
Sofo. Sofo Cranidini the same. Nano or the Sofo Brimeboa. Pentecost Sofo.
Kalisha don't name
me koye MC or Lemonster. Ena sofu baho na nipa no ye Pentecost ni nti sofu ne be preach na okasa on parenting say
yes
ena okadie bi o say during the week no or 2 days bia em say menim say na my two but o say o days bia o de man no I think one is Thursday and the other another day day ni there o ye ne den uncle with the kids. Into what he does, and he say, so we need to be a cry, day no, or far kola, no, not like a more cry, no, because a day with Nibano, day with Nibano. Yeah. And Tianona, I learned something out, even though I was spending so much time with my kids, and my mission said no. Until my me say, you be a movie night, and then we have other activities.
Exactly.
I also, you always want to grow in what you are doing.
Yeah, continuous improvement. You improve daily, and you open your ears to learn from people who have gone through, who have experiences. They say there are certain things
Nana, Reverend Nana Kubi, Pentecost of Reverend Nana Kubi. Ono na ama mission as ade if you know Lemonster, and we preaching and we cheerful. So and then I learned that thing that day from him. Say week bia or day Nkwalano, day at least. Or I make I saw Thursday in particular. Just a Thursday need do I saw name Colano. Move to school by or say a time with daddy.
Exactly.
They are different activity per day. So and
it goes a long way to help shape them. Save great men or Moka. I mean, former Barclays Bank manager, Zambian or Bagana, and Yebisan, who are busy schedule. I say, you know what? Saturdays are for the family. No matter what, I have to be with my family. I make sure to spend time with your kids. Take time to be a daddy. Per se, but the next 5-10 years, it should give us a new look, a new list to life. Say, as I see, there, we start parents there, we start daddies. Or my so different they are with their kids and they're having a rollicking time.
And he said, oh, but now, nyada jima, but be ho cry, so ba, confine free school, mamma no watcher, no papa no watcher, no mamma in fee, papa in fee, abusia. Don't punish the child because of Yere and Aukunu. Let's be responsible because Nkwalano, Yenny Adioma Bawiase, saying to me, Kayam Voma, Tia Dioma Badia. As I say, Queen Biaso, Yeshe, na ye boa shape of my life. Na ye mo who say, a more dependable parent. Omo ebe boa omo, a brea omo here omo. This is the time they need us. Amunya omo 18 to 20 ni we call college we are. Manu na afi ono also ko bone bra.
Oh yes, and na mana we Bible no ono so betumi replicate ma. And they become say na mass advanced societies are perfect and looks perfect. Yeah no tia na one Ghanaians to learn. Yen fe bi nkofie. Say odo mba kwa, ube hu say mba no spend time with them. Spend time. Let me say there's that thin line between being responsible dad and being a daddy.
Okay.
We are not saying you are responsible, but spend time to be a daddy.
Let's go the extra mile.
Spend time, yes. From a bon common, know what is happening in their life, where they are missing out to try to bring it back.
About Mbisano recap. What did you learn today? What resonated with you? What idea now? Kai, we've got to be doing this to. Oh, nan kwalani hunsa niyama no musu aniyansu yeni diomachi. Yenyesa, yen try. Na yenyesa. Have time. Read with them. 1 hour, 2 hours. Read with them. Sometimes while busy cry, organize them. Tell them, hey, 2 hours a day. Muntana book mun read. We are come and tell me what you learned from your reading. Those things kakra ebema nkwala no atumi apop up na omo adwene akwa adesua so and then they will feel more organized and feel more cared by their parents. Oh yeah, nkwala sa manu chobesi kruma nkwala de odi for kra wo ye smart chen and I was kruma 3-4 year old cry smart chen
yeah, than a lot of sometimes comparatively minimum fun another light, but my quantum sana mi hunu Chinese kids when they are 4 or 5 nyama mo didi agro kroma say no nyama Jeremiah kwana to compute chobet me acha no me after 18 years after fancy pen was the first time I even got close to a computer me so kwana me me fine, it's a generation.
I don't even say
yes sir but say no that time DOS about dir slash dictionary slash but you can't even touch it. That is how well you see. Maybe they said the kids coming now, they are getting smarter, they are getting everything. We are parents. The vacuum needs to be filled. Where they are not so sure, give them the opportunity. I'm going to have a discussion.
Okay.
So take time to be a daddy. Take time to be a daddy.
Niama wo share on Facebook and social media no so mba no omo monitor. Eno so hia ntia monitor ni nyina. So obehwe nioma as adult yesrew behind or on the blind side of nkwala no. Unity Radio 103.9 area so that kese Emma Jumeku aye friend say eye Dan Auto Repairs etayechi enene yede djumadi ebro Mr. Dan so seka no problem bi a wanya wumbia fabra na onsisi enfama ene ma emfa weather report ma enra me ka kire mu say ne yebe 40s until temperature no maximum na ebenya 45 minimum I benya for ene about 38. That will be around 11 p.m. Say I know we can say weather no yet 39, but it feels like 29. Me catch him say Enra was good and yet that good. The TN said yebenya according to the forecast na anopena say snow peseto. Yeah, almost snow showers / wind. That is from 12:15. Na efi 12:30 kokopim se bebo 1 no ebeye cloudy and windy na efi 2 p.m. ekwa kopim se ebebo 6 no so sa cloudy windy na by mostly cloudy windy enti efi anwumere 7 ekono ene wiembe tia emframa no bejai na aye cloudy na from 8 p.m. na aye mostly clear. So that is how the weather looks like for ene Ochina ebeye kama chen because Ochina ebeko as 10 more than ene maximum beye 45 but Ochina maximum beye 55. And the good thing about Ochina is Ochina ewia bebo pa fiti anopa 6 akopim anopa 10 ebeye sunny if it's 11 ne kono na ba beye sunny windy sa but the bo enyumre Ochina ewia be wo ma chen in short. But Ochina will be giving you the forecast. So the TNT and then yet that warm and then 29 right now. 39, but it feels like 29. Yes, that is how cool. Maximum for the day will be 45. But that will be around 5 p.m. But it will be 40s move from a 12 year near 40s move and will be going higher. Maximum 45. That is the weather for the morning. No. And because of Jeremiah birthday, anytime now, there will be no sports. We apologize to our sporting fraternity. Nyame adma ochina ene tu ye ho fo ye hodru. Yes. Into ochina no. Yeah, the sports ni bebremo. We are getting straight into the issues we have on our desk this morning. And ye bedin komo enipa e friend say Captain Smart onye nipa foforo Ghana politics mu. Na Captain Smart di nsem bia to Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo enim. O say stop the Chebi Galamsey. Captain Smart is in Nanado. Galamsey ni koso pa wonim Chebi. Nanso wabu na ni egu eyi na ni ti se bi pani a wayi mframa. Na yebedi mu nkomo. You'll be hearing from Captain Smart. Akufo-Addo fighting Galamsey with usual rhetoric. Manasa Azuri nso de bia to Captain Smart de nso. Eno dan chen so ababa wa friend say Bridget Otu. Akache Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo say you are 76. Sit up and leave a better corruption legacy. Yebehwe sa ansem ni nyina na yedi mu nkomo ene. Oko NDC nso amanyoku ni mu a. Owura friend say Dr. Benjamin Kumbo say de atwade no left right front back NDC supporters listen some papa no keka no nya de aye NMO party no na osi amanfo di na temper I know na Dr. Benjamin Kumbo say I am enjoying the insults Kumbo tells NDC supporters. Sounds so if you are one important subject, Ghana education, the quality of education, Ghana Education Service, the Enshishabia Bar, Manuchu Achere da, Machra da, Kalusha so one child young.
Not sure they that, but
Okay. And then the Ghana Education Service, catch private schools, and they say, Maubia and high unlicensed teacher. How is that important? Is it feasible for the private schools? How will that help our education system? Ghana ye and I topic back where by Nibufu yapa Emma Mekama General Secretary of the NPP John Bodu, a Greater Accra Regional Minister. Na say Unity Radio ya kasa ko bia Greater Accra Regional Minister and some John Bodu kan ya baba mu ha other networks and so pick ye no wate na ne wa respondo cleaning Accra. I won't be perturbed. Regional Minister reacts to John Bodu's comment. Nti wenum nyina ye nsama ene ye bedi mu nkomo o join ya no wa share video no ensem na ye bobo so no enye opo national nsem enye manuchu nsem enye kalusha nsem ye nyina ye nsem Ghana and some inti affect you bia inti join discussions no come up with your ideas. The Scott Sappos and Ken Fredericks and everybody my messages and they are very thought provoking and I love them and my entonka now so far ususu ye bra Ghana be ya menkwa mintiminye onkwa untuminye manucho couldn't and cannot likewise Kalusha ye nyina ni betumi aka bom aye inti ende ye hia so adwenkyere. Manu, let's start off with the education service there quickly. Na yemra other stories na akano. Sesia Ghana Education Service e dey about to preparatory schools e Ghana enim say there omani si kono omo high national where the National Teaching Council NTC.
Yes.
Yeah, and through the National School Intercorporate Authority NASIA, the regulator of preparatory tertiary schools has informed all pre-tertiary private schools to ensure that from next month their teachers begin process to acquire their teaching license. Also, it has notified the private schools that all yet to be recruited teachers should be licensed before they are employed.
Yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction. I mean, initially, you see, I have to be honest with myself and everything. A bar up about 2 years ago, I was highly incensed with it. I thought it was not in a good direction.
Now, you say,
training there, Nipa training colleges, they go to within the 3 years, fine. I'm final year, no, classroom.
Teaching teaching practice.
Yeah, marking and I think that is where you're good at. They should not let the person go to the classroom to teach. But upon sober reflection, I realize most of this, even private schools now, they don't recruit people who are trained teachers because I was sure most of my mates and friends who were taught by trained teachers, they have nice basic way of teaching. Private school near the one careful as some of us we have to learn the hard way, not south, east and west near there, but they had some beautiful songs. I mean, even up to 96 in their head. That to say individual way. But if engineers near the we school, I said so what professional exams now and some be engineer. I said pharmacy cancer what law you write a bar exams. It would be nice to make their profession also look good. It will protect them, the teachers that want to mean baby I say maybe SS into JHSB near there, which people have been doing. So virtual license exams at least almost say and it is there. You need a basic of a diploma, a first degree, and I suppose graduate diploma. When you know then you qualify to write or more computer literacy way into what you mean know. Then we are sure that numerous in there with your classroom you are making sure the teaching is in tandem. And it's in the right direction. Chroma saying, I believe that is what they do because you're a teacher, you should pride yourself that I'm baby. I say teacher by I come in and I say teacher by which me I call true.
Teacher by I come in and the one
he just one coach teacher training and also need some any format training format test be training they say go through school by some license exams that qualifies you to be a teacher. You know there with your private school will be or Chroma will be and say at least what standard exam until you are proud of yourself. One employed will license boy to say what numeracy, computer literacy, English language, proficiency, and it is there. he has a license to teach at those basic levels. So and I was sharing, so I already full story, and almost say it was enacted in 2008. It has been a way say teachers should be licensed. Yes, but we don't
know
follow
inaction
through.
of laws, but
yes, we don't follow through.
We don't implement
till the end. That's why I'm loving a government or a bold to do some of these things, because Napo was there. Some of us felt that why will you do this? Training, commander training college, into one pass it, examiner. That means the life is curtailed. But the more you read it, you can write it even 100 times. There's no limitation on it.
You can try as much as you can.
Because next thing the matter said there's a limit, because it won't pass it there. Going to now you don't have to retry, but teaching it there you can write 10 times nowadays. So I think it's a step in the right direction. It was a rule, legislation, and not much, and now they've decided to implement it that more profession. We want to give it a fine touch. That when you are there, near more time. So from 2018 almost started to say Montro, and 3 years down the line, so Montro, that means you don't want to even teach. Dr.
Hilda Ampeduona, executive director of NASIA, now Okasa BNFT interview, and I all can say by our standards to have licensed teachers is a requirement, and we were waiting on NTC to tell us when we can enforce that. But the letter they gave us to dispatch to our private schools, which we have, they are telling us that the time to enforce it is now. This means that when we come to your school and we get your teacher list, we have to see that they are NTC licensed teachers. That is something we are going to keenly look at. And only Dr. Ampedu has more to join. Exactly. I think it's a step in the right direction. Because
step in the right direction.
Ghana, they were quite I have in preparatory school, because I taught in preparatory school too.
Yes.
Teacher for no respect you because almost feels like you are not a trained teacher.
Yes.
And a preparatory school so you to be in fact trained teachers no, and a proprietors no, school owners no, so and then they don't take care of them. So I think that this will bring quality into our education system.
Because if mind a stop gap about train or chance of a university near fancy or better primary school better way, we are not saying you are not good, but I say the rudiments of teaching yes
Krum has said Oba teacher new as his own license. It is said nursing now.
Exactly.
You have to do education and you have to get licensed.
Yeah.
It is said you nurse new kruma college 4 years every college now. So want to mean class now okano and passing your license now. Even though you've gone to school and passed out, you cannot practice as a nurse.
Exactly.
And that is what they
starting line. A professional say there's a thin line between professional practice and academic practice. Academically you can be good, but professionally you need to be sure that you can practice, because there's some retentive memory way. Me call China. The difference I saw was that over primary school, there are some basics you should know, 1 or 2. Maybe I open piano ball, when him drawing, when him saying yes sir, when him say won't say, so that the creativity out of the case will be brought to bear. But Ghana unfortunately we also be chain quality, but no money A for apple, B for boy, it's not bad. But crying him drawing him probably say into me my drawing and benim money my support, because coordinated dance choreography near the and yes you are crying one in tema, because you are going to learn routines like 3 minutes, you are going to do like 10-15 styles. And even on timing. In the Chinese case, I didn't develop faster, because Aqualan when you 3 years, you're born in 5 minutes, I move on it almost year in formation dance. We say all those things are built so well into maybe 10-15 years, because there's always that rule that we are there back for 10 years, I become an expert. And to believe you me, say up to me say Aquala gymnastics for China. That's already 16 years, not a professional gymnast. That's why at that level now. He's been training since he was like 4 years, 5 years. Near there, and that talent was discovered early near there. So you are bringing it to write a proficiency exam. They can be teachable on more train teacher on computing. Computers office work use because on answer no near there. So I think it's a step in the right direction that maybe you want to catch up with the rest of the world. That a teacher should not be somebody my teaching my papa be
it's a step in the right direction.
Exactly. A lot of people do it because teaching my papa be
no
stop gap be or
the taking it serious and then a career is or pass it through.
Tell me just be chair me more the more I read and I'm realizing then fault or kakashin or they check.
And this other pass it through cry, you should be licensed.
You should be
licensed. And have the quality.
You should have the
impartation on the kids.
Exactly. Basic diploma, be advanced diploma, or first degree be. When you qualify, you are smart. But betrayal essential exam, you say you have what it takes. There should even be orals. you want to be a teacher but want to make kasa woni ma de no want to make kasa wo ko try me I believe on cry say session say ye be more oral examination say ye no be kasa hu say oh you can think and you can teach obo oni mo ni ma de no problem nche but there are teachers in classroom no mo bon kwala na bro. So for me it's a very positive one. I think I support it.
Kalu kakra be na de kan.
Well, it's a step in the right direction, but me can you know kakra say akano. Is it going to be a certificate, something like license? All the license say ni pakono obeko school nkwana obeti say teacher training college and when yana say ni pakono pe eyina wonko kwa na obetumi akotro as license. No
obetumi akotro say NTC for na undertake.
And if is
that say uwie even say uwie poly. Now you want to teach. And now we say polycredit diploma.
Yes.
Now we university.
Yeah.
One year education. In 2% ebi akotro there. You can ningna na say ukona akotro now pass it.
Exactly.
Sa NTC for now your license
certification bisa.
Yeah.
Well, that's a step in the right direction because no sano where the year e dey be ma no obe reading no be hu no ma bi o woman say utumi e kwakwache nkwa na de.
Unze bi mo first no na e chade no o teaching notes. And they are bibia na they akoma o headmaster. And yeah, you know what marking for the week. Sana what to make you goals for the week. Wait. And yeah, the end o schools nibia. Ebi munnim ye. Especially preparatory schools no. And one say mo fa SS leavers near they no gumsa ne ebia poly for near they but say the manucho kind obi o ha onim ade no say ye wo say onim ade ana ye wo say ekwan ye fa so kira kwala ade.
And even quite preparatory schools now. Teachers I don't know say how they even monitor you because time I say school now a comedy kaka and they say quite they quite no. Because one day penny is hacking me, Matthias said.
What the record about? Hey, we actually one day I'm here.
Hey, because a paramity, me could be so they couldn't even give me any
tangible
reasons.
I almost didn't.
I'm country and shame.
And on some problem.
Now I don't about classroom. No, almost the timetable na bo. Until about I didn't know about English now better. English now better. So more materials be want to be a star no and experience be now so the better in the place school no matter how I'm show you now as I say many times was there na the back so na san hajin say the place school so Ghana no we ko exam so mo na twapa we be say e ko be na on train teachers e ko to me kokko chia de man kwari twa na o ma training o mo so mu ntwa we dey buy
the teacher for no problem ne say nimdie no mo wo but o mo ya kwadjoro most of them omuko school as a buying school into onim see nyina di the advantage the preparatory schools had because my child they both was preparatory school no head teacher no hwe unja o and a school run no nam so or monitor nye break time na break so ya no from hey go ring the bell. Yeah. The school owner until they are serious because they know say if the students don't perform a performance related say school near say oh the man nya there 100 in the baba I bind there ebo amo teacher for no be jumpi and a preparatory no so school for no how
yes
no any board of contention is say when you on train but we exams so the kwanko exams so mucha.
No, but I'm just say some of us are victims too. But I'm say so say the licentiate exam is open to only people who have diploma, a first degree or postgraduate qualification in education.
In
education, holders of non-education first degrees are therefore required to do at least a postgraduate diploma in education to qualify to write the exams. So and now we'll be saying why is science crap? Why so
education?
PGDPB. But what can I mean? Private schools, sometimes they only teach to pass. Well, but to say what can public schools, you know, teacher no ocho one show or bejini pay. In a secondly, no because it's been brought there, and then I got to Jaman JHS
monitoring.
But they are good.
Last year, yeah, they are very good.
Learning aids, or the back classroom where you be going. But
train teacher biabing.
But make already your child to pass.
So better no problem. Last year, timer teacher ni bi ko fa akonwa si wa na ode baste bonki akwala bia news no.
Later part na we no. What kind master ni bia? Ya we kitchens to experience. Oh man ewu.
Ghana ewu.
Oh ewu. Oh aye na ebi ekra he was
very sad. No, but I'm just using that as a reference.
Yes.
Actually no a lot of issues about teachers came out. Obi kura ebe kan say new school mu obi ko kwan so Togo eko fantoma ne nioma nti head teacher no oba nioma o de brain nti ne favorite teacher no nti the ochra dia no on trans school mu hokra you. What's the point in say? Because they are buying school.
That's right.
So anti supervision and monitoring and only public schools no problem or
exactly. I agree. That
but
is the biggest one. Because they don't care, but it was a performance. We can with school be GDM, but no a private school. It's how they pass. If you are 80% pass rate, you 90. Maybe a government school be no more pass 10%, 20%. The teacher might be good, but there's no monitoring. We cry bad. No bet child 1 hour no turn.
Now when you say teacher, you know cry a public school no, a buying school no. Say headmaster and started say oh yes stricter. Now conflict about only between only teachers. No more reporting to committee for no more. You say na yeah pass some cry to some ye you never free ho. And a very very tricky situation in Ghana. I want say Ghana no obi a year juma open freedom or juma mkura no eja ko hebo. What you say? Oh way back time o tumi ko juma efre juma as and when they want.
Yes. Every time
because penny pa na no eda no ono de oya no nti o man normalize sa de no. So nti o kira de kura na say otumi head teacher na lunch keke kretimi to head teacher.
Yes.
So a lot go into
monitoring the evaluation of at the private schools is very very high.
Of course na make us
access to textbooks in ade nyina o mutumi nya bia headmaster bia o we no example time but teacher number cry no at friend say me dem ba call her, you know. Those are some of the little problems, but you always issue that they are good. Me train teachers there. The learning aids in the chair there. Even after school, na country private school be watching.
I still remember me P6 teachers, P3, P4. You know me that's so kayomo.
I remember you matter some matters with an occupied space.
Your teacher,
you rattle by entiasie.
Once I namo can about say. Oh papa boy, now feel some person. Now your teacher nibi. Oh, I just experimental. Your friend Mr. Brobe. We were furnish. Or so Musa or Boa. You know, we all didn't like him, but he was the best teacher in the school.
Yeah.
Or no, at the chair, any Ubediagro. So everything he's serious. Into school, I feel on a bay on a chair P6.
Yeah.
On a feel sports be beyond the channel, and we excelled.
It's always that one.
And just so experimental was the best.
Yes.
Roma volunteer
yes.
They tried some bechi bad massa. Almost own to me.
Yes.
We were in Tina so once I know.
Yeah.
Now
the discipline is there.
Mr. Brobe. Ubuakra. So inti some is public school. Government and a buy G. Yes, but just experimental. So inti that is the point.
Monitoring, evaluation, discipline.
There's a Ghana Education Service.
That time discipline
no high.
Yeah. But you say a teacher so more Ghana. 20 teachers from some work bubiba.
Say more. I say Ghana bars you
from some of the chroma,
but that doesn't mean a men's radio.
Of course.
Me fun, but some of the teachers were also abusing sa opportunity na no more. Ebi mu tumi bon kwala no sebi a mo mfa adwene to ho. Tumi bobi onse teacher bi eba mo obo aba ma kwala ni dada no ma ba bo nani. Yeah. Oh nti ebi mu bom amanfo ma mercilessly. Sa kwala de o punish na. Nti na first no na ye time na ye boy school na me pe no. Sa teacher na e bo o trouble no no hwe na sa o dada no be pro a na wa me ya yero. Ya mo nsinse da. Yeah, so 9 now
for big boys.
Yeah,
for big boys.
Yeah, now into on person making sure say abano coat and go to our chin papa or chinia. Don't say baby or her abano bar.
Yeah, and it shaped us. It shaped that me kind of papa mental. 2 + 2
Mr. Brobe best no. It is a man the Uber school there. Dictation and mental.
Exactly.
And
because you see exams say school no
and then also uni oba unim say abada ho first thing you can get more than say a tenner, you can get below 8.
Yeah,
so 80 there or the 2 ni chow.
Yeah, 7
but from 7 or 1 6 or 2 or they calculate but unya one or 9 lashes.
Yes
Sabrobe he shaped us but that time if you say
it was too much.
Teacher ni be no pema bosse just school mo. But ono na make us say call experimental JSS no. Actually oba ho be hwehwe.
Yeah.
Was yes ni was what you na onya letter from education service and the student buy no. Omu blow school no.
Yeah.
So he came to the school the boy abaso keke.
You see.
But obu ye ni say akwai we Timothy.
The every school has that one teacher. No, they be ano because I need a shape here because Ghana exams it's more like testing your weight of knowledge. Spot on thinking 3 hours no control paper. When say oba university near there depth of knowledge, we research, no actual reports near there. But here there on spot thinking. What is matter? 3 ways of defining matter within 2 hours. I say one answer.
Now we
wait to me and pass here.
Na molecules.
It's mental learning.
Molecules.
Mental. Yes.
Atom. Element. We no mina.
Na 30 minutes.
Uye secondary school.
Osmosis.
Uye diffusion. Uye secondary school. Uni mo ade crow.
Exactly.
Respiration.
Only baba no go. But uni respiration.
Yes.
They can't even give you an example on your own life how you respire.
Exactly.
You need not say define goals.
Production is your menorah. PM.
These are some of the things I think say apart from say education service for making sure say teachers are licensed both preparatory and public. They said they are already licensed now. And so we see to the content. No more issue. You practicalize
it. It is too much. It's so much because at the end of the day, be a 20 child. Shamo mwati asiano. Not time so call. No bit in a private school. No money man say what is photocenter. What is control and
warata. Last week, so 2 weeks ago, me Sunday. Boy be audio ni bro. Maybe we can do that tomorrow on education because education subject about this week.
No problem.
I know about Ghana science and maths quiz.
Brazil they couldn't.
Omo defense or Ghana no call Brazil no omo anyempo.
Practically they didn't know
practicals nko. And no say no more maths near the goes chemical formulas no more work no I get the answer. But o call na is onye practical no. Omo anye.
They were lost. So, like you said, you're best short and
extensive. Yeah, and that is for the education, a very important subject.
You may experience Ghana has seen the can have a better view why here they go into China or China this time. Yeah, any major topic.
Okay, you move on now. Dr. Kumbodiano, quick, and I hear Kumbodian they say in Chahon.
Yes.
Yeah, Kumbodian in Chahon, quick. Na me ada John Bodumu story na Greater Accra Minister de no ban. Dr. Okumbo say I'm enjoying the insult. Dr. Benjamin Kumbo tells NDC supporters. So we kai say Dr. Kumbo be kan sem bebre na otwa mu childish unscientific or say omo person omo force de mahama ba no yen kwala asem nyansa bi anim ni ade. Now Dr. Benjamin Kumbo, former Nandom MP, has stated that he is not perturbed with the insults that NDC supporters are hurling at him after he joined the NDC. Yes, Fritz Balfour. After he joined the NDC cadres forum in Tema to discuss matters around the party and its planned reorganization. Speaking on City TV Tuesday, which and monitored by Ghana Web, the member of the NDC Council of Elders indicated that even though the insults are from the various NDC platforms, which he is not part of, he gets to know from beloved party faithfuls who sent them to him. Adding that he feels happy anytime he sees them. He said, whatever he is doing as an elder of the party is something that he has a clear conscience about, and he's not ready to stop just because some people who are unhappy disagree with him. I'm actually enjoying it, particularly the insults on the platforms. I don't belong to most of them, but good friends send them to me. What is interesting is the large number of messages you get from the very leading members of the party who say that look, you have spoken for all of us, and it's about time that conversation takes place. So when you get somebody who just makes a statement that these are people struggling to be relevant in the party, these discredited old members of the party, I can only smile. And what you're seeing for now, and Penifoni be friend, no man can say no. Yes, we need to have this conversation, and then they go behind. I
think it brings the sparks. Like I said, there are cracks within the NDC. Sorry, and it is showing. I've listened to two sides of the coin, and I think all of them are making some great active sense to me, because the first is Benjamin Kobo,
Yeah.
hold your model conference,
Yeah.
securing the future, NDC future, Muyan Watema. I've Kid Senator Kasai, and I think Kumbo was a bit more emphatic. I didn't say harsh.
In the interview,
Yes.
he also challenged NDC for no more dinner time to say, Okoka said, I'm a problem with where to be credibility because
yes, credibility.
results of crown on to me and quality, and they were challenging almost say, some all can oboa collated results.
Yeah, because they went to court and they said we've won there, but you couldn't show any figure. So everything is about fixation, hallucinations. Obi Andre saying we need, but figure they ain't found. But which I think it makes a lot of good sense to me. He spoke my language over there. I am thinking that the forum no use it to address some of these things. You know. We are senior elder of the party there. This is not the way to go about it. And come on, to me, they don't have a voice, they don't know who to talk to in here, because you accept in principle that you're a senior member of NDC, why I'm benefited by being an MP more than for about 2 times at Nandom. Until we're more bar, you know where to channel them up. The leadership of the party now is for sample together with Johnson said in Ketia. But a parallel meeting is being held who all join send your party in Bekoswa. But he also says that the near for the long term beyond 2024. But Johnson say I said in Ketia is looking at just 2024 and not beyond. But more as true members or cadres. But I think in all this, what he needs to do, if he has the party at heart, they need to form. There should be senior members, elder council of elders, where they find to bring everything to fruition, because at the end of the day they both decided that they both love NDC. All of them love NDC. They want NDC to be a better party, but their modus operandi and now the methods and a problem. Once the basic has been established that he's not doing this because of NDC and he wants NDC to stay in opposition for life. And now the neck and soon him say we are doing this because we've lost an election and we need to move forward. It's high time leadership of the party and also the elders. I think it's gone beyond the leadership, because the leadership seems to be on one side and he also sits at the other side and he's also pissing in all the time. FM station, join news now there. I'm fraud to make your submission. Where I think he should be a bit measured.
So Phil said things are wrong. The leadership is not ready for change. They don't want to listen, and they keep doing the things. And the philosophies of the party, the ethos are being thrown off. Just like a couple of them were saying, because in your Fred Balfour, Guzitando, so more identity crisis.
Yes.
People feel like founding members, any council of elders members feel say, as a party leadership and respect council of elders until they feel this is the time. I know synchrophone be and so what Kasama is about time we have this conversation.
So why are they not talking? You see, the point here is that this is not the way to resolve it, because we are watching say democratically elected leadership lead the party now also would teach elder member of the party to so make FM stations I don't think it brings the party unity that you are fighting for. You're rather deepening the cracks, because a perception so I'm thinking that at least a 1 or 2 onupa elders they have to bring everything to the board. I'm just they both have one common vision that NDC but this method that you see there, I think that's why I have a problem with it. This method is not the best way to go about it. Going to FM stations and saying that your credibility, I'm challenging you to put figures out there and you are this, you are that. It doesn't bring the party unity now.
But man say sometimes, yes, I don't know how can be sometimes so full say
persuasion feels that you apply the other side.
And for instance, where people say there was a story and any certain leaders of the party feel say for leadership where you are a council of elder member and you feel say the party needs a new direction, and now say there are some things falling off. Until say not leadership so your man say in helm of affairs and we need to do things our way. Sometimes you need to use the media pressure to correct some wrongs.
I don't think this media pressure helps, because you are rather I don't know, can say insulted, but barrage of insults. So true NDC people promoted the
platform. But he doesn't care. He's enjoying the insults.
No, but he's rather destroying the party. As far as I'm concerned, we share Edu baby na moko vote for example for no. Rollins, you can say a decision time whether Rollins gets grip of his party or he loses it, because he had his preferred candidate and other people also had this. Very soon, I think they did it in 2018 or so. In 2022, they have to go for an election again for the new direction of the party, and to go to the grassroots and start talking to them that you need a new face, a new direction. But we are doing say we continue FM station mom and be fighting against the existing establishment now. It's rather the opposite way. Sana me know that at the end of the day, you believe strongly that the leadership should change because they don't have it at heart. Mahama has grip over the parties too much that my party may call into a ditcher. The only way to go about some of these things is that touch base with the grassroots or more to me to ban because based on what they feel and think. So I'm looking at him using the other side.
And yet similar to what happened with John Bodu, Honorable Benaye, Diana Benaye Kase, Moye bias, mo sit up, na monye fair, na monye firm. And now Kase, it's a call in the right direction. Unyini say this can also be a form of critique to the leadership of the NDC.
This one I don't see it as critique. I see it as a senior member trying to tell them that they don't know anything and they should be
how no Kase
childish, unscientific. We were another 2 words he will use him. Mommy said this is what he feels. I'm challenging you to bring results.
No, or say
uninformed.
Or say omo pese omode
anti John Mahama.
Omo pese omode ayibano. Because say just listen to what Sami Jemfikan say by hook or crook. If you make such statement, Intina Danam Bisa say how is the party democratic? How is the NDC democratic? If he feels to say this is not the party, say probity and accountability principles near the Tea Party. Into to me, my chinchina. Say Mahama Eba Mahama can come. We've been saying this on the front runner. We all know that.
Oh, yes.
But let the democratic process on which the party was built on work. Until if your leader, just like you said the last time, say now say by hook or crook, we never say never. Now party council of elder member first say, look, the way more directive party more side party more loose values.
Yes.
Culture of the party. Yes. He has no right to speak up.
Sami Jemfi, I listened to Johnson said in Ketiatu, maintain for example, because I wanted to know whether it's the collective talk of the party executives. But I said Ketia said no.
That's what I said. Don't Ketia said. They said don't Ketia said. There's a major Vika party naka.
No, but when I tell you, say you do that. You may your leader. No, they have principles. Somebody leader. But I don't think that he also said that Jomama and Ebanti, the rest should sit back. I mean, Asempa, I listened to him
let me get
on Asempa. Yeah, it would be good to know that he also said that I said the party, the next decision. It will be interesting because me won't say IIT Crown Policy so many ideas say he spoke as a person. Or no can ask him. Sami Jemfi Kasa, Yehunas Sami Jemfi, he's not speaking for the whole NDC, which is an interesting. Make up all this also together with Eric. They made me ask believe in our studios here that Sami Jemfi speaks as Sami Jemfi.
Mami Bako, Mami Gladys Echan, Mami Gladys Echan, Pacho Michao, who share Facebook, Mami Gladys Echan, Echo, Mami Gladys Echan, sorry, Good Shepherd Methodist Church. Good Shepherd Methodist Church.
Yeah, you understand? To me, just after that is when I listen to. Unless maybe on so I can say Nasami if you can no John Mahama near the Kohuko.
Glad is a chance the message we about say discipline in school on our time helped a lot. Someone like me, because I was afraid to be beaten, I studied very hard, and now I always salute my P4 teacher. He helped me a lot, especially in mathematics. By then, I thought it was hatred, just like we were all saying.
Exactly.
As I said, no teacher
because on to me when Yapeno Abono.
Mamen Kalu, we call your time run. Kalu, quick one on the Dr. Kumbo story. No, now you move on to the next one.
There was two one retreat and one forum. What I say now. They want to bring something for the party. Now, the American say, time I'm call retreat, the neck, say, because we take the Dr. Kumwa seminar, or say, that for no more year. So, by Dr. Kumbo explained that the meeting held by some members of the opposition party in Tema did not conflict with the the party's national executive organized in whole. What I say, I'll say in his defense comes after some leading member of the NDC at the forum that Secure NDC Future described the party in its current state as a lame and uninjured house. By they urge its executive to adopt a decision that will resuscitate the parties before it collapses. Omu nyina no, omu adwene no na adwene bako. But I'm saying, papa no choice of words now, or can say because Ghana for
don't some people feel say I say what I was sensing is don't you think they were feeling to say they're not rolling see Phyllis I say young guys are party na boso na yem penny for your learning team or the sa penny di no na kasa
Ghana for your loyalty and time because they have the neck. Me I say definitely no and this answer na ombe you know fencing ombe unipa from ombe elections. So your mama crying last time and now man for say 2020 elections see Joshua Alabimo na contest be me wa and other people why can't you say Montumba say oh in as much say your mama have the goodwill no let's wait until time now 2024 no now it be a year but obi communication director can say by hook or crook on words and its meaning any connotations no at times when I'm so hard it what they be that case anticipating this I mean party no bongo crowd and what is going on in the party. So what can we wait for the time for us no but there's something be a war cracks be a war you know first saying a party the foundation is now cracking, so why can't we fix the foundation and let it be strong? Now say bedroom na say we say believe say your mama and he say your man ebesa akotwa aba na akotwa a year because in numbers no the one that he get in 2016 no as compared to the 2020 no e bia o ya ade definitely 2024 no is going to win. Why not? And see there's cracks down there's some cracks and now our form cracks there's some cracks in the form and I say munya face cracks now my jumping say mo share 2024 mo pe first candidate for 2024 now still problem say when solve here now say still no you are leading the as they say it's a lame and injured house no the house is lame and injured until manya there's some more year how is the party going to survive until it's more than say who be abano enko phone minister omukunya no treat na omukokoye no ewo who no
as a mono fit cadres ni feel say party nkofo bi ya ajafa values so idea adwuma na feel
me kwanka for the betterment of the party no the cadres meeting no ye no tema no any ayimu ho na omukoye no ho no enko bi tro minister enko mo compare what was the essence and no me no ekọ no omukoyi na no. Now they should draw a line. Say,
I think so. Na Manu Chokre ka say ohwa hold there no issues are I say don't get your car so mo be yan adwuma no almost the same as Kwasibo Twe report no nsema na ewo. Yeah. And Kedes so say almost and some more can say almost similar. Why can't you say compare the both no minutes now on the tema no resolution na de we say resolution communicate on
the buy no na we say the anya no muntungu na de ye no mun come together to strongest to form a stronger force that help the party now say we paying our kasa now you are loyal to
a council of elder member
member of the party no akasa na bi so bi akasa ye kra na
intina na me bisa say wonyini say for a council of elder member to come out boldly like that wonyini say there might have been attempts nyema bi nkoye respect bi anko ba bi intina mo de ade abufu so be kasa
say you bi ho me nim asichere say o say penini hwe kra no wede abatwe eno emini
ko ya mama no twa bisom no de abedane another rhetoric na show ye nwie ne
when a big man
analysis and go can nyama fefa sa nyama no ho
when a
obesom tezi ya
that do get just abatwe
most of fail no I mean they said kumbo mo ko started from MPP era me boa and no by NDC and no matter up to this time no say the no ma bi shake a no man hwe ya opposition ache and you know the more ebia cadres in there almost at the grassroots no there's something going on now there's some strong cracks in their foundation fundamental affairs saying rules and
founding principles
of the party. But you poor me say issues here by because we call used to some West in a man for Chasia. Now and I'm chastising the sana. I don't seem to get it. But what I want to anticipate is say, media still I'm just believe on my words is say, I'm going to find a meeting on Mokoyeno. Definitely, I'm going to phobia secretary be on Mucho no news. I say cry yaba social media ba video be on Mucha on both sides. On my book and I'm going to transfer my friend forum. This are cadets in friends saying. National Executive Council in and boom.
Okay. I have a strong exception to that.
Manu, so or no.
Oh, when they do that, it will help them a party. It's a party now, more opposition now, more percent, more group. Now we revamp the party to come with a full vim. Now we are travel no way I can say I say no way I say no way I can say ya. Opo, omo yasana. Omo internal rankings internal to now. Omo here time omo ka so be city up no. Na 2024 ni na bia they couldn't even get the force na ebe mom na akọ for campaign. They couldn't get it. They be on some position. What I want to expect is say both meetings from community now. They should come to a consensus and try to bring something good for the party instead of a fight. Party.
Okay. Yeah, and also it's exactly 12:33. Yeah, share story we when say the other ones no. Yeah, share story Greater Accra Regional Minister Ediaba. Enra nana yi di nkomo ha na mera ho. Abra John Bodu koka say papa na djuma oye ne de yo na emu party no. Nti sengabe ya na je say onto ne boase na onhwe party no enso adwuma ansana na papa na asma o kan say anya ade a ono obey perturbed. Honorable Henry Kote, Greater Accra Regional Minister, Kwame Sefa kan show so na okokasaye na okanse mebre se adwuma na oye no ono nya ade a na bam ebebu bebe se etie ne kakra na yeto aso
apocho me de ba beti tell one boys here omo people win screen kwa so two enkola nketenkete omo sesade 3 nkania sanya nkrai sum any a traffic light situation 4 sanitation also ba be hwa mo be start na china sanyo mo e de be die chire o se next week e beti siren nka nti and ye twen but these other things will follow up diligently na once you are at it o general secretary has been reported to say adwuma na we no a ha party no and I say be ha party no me can say that oba ham bisa o sa asemi now see you was say baby abedru ni
chairman
yes sir.
Me ferry would do station into our attempt not to react but to just give provide that information. The anti-Americans answer and no, I dealt with that issue on Asempa.
I said Asempa. Any man
na me reacted to it no. General Secretary ba humano so e no ka say enye sa no kan no. Na mom reporters so na so man reporting ye. Enunti no men pese mesa to aso.
Okay, and also kind of saying.
Well, okay, say then come on no di no we one can say, and he was asked on Asempa say, is he in support of a human army? No, say yes. Am I doing a good job? No, say yes. Once he said it, no, men pese mesa to aso bio. Ne mom no me pese me come this is to say, a human army ya no. Sebio mienipa name no we no money there it will not deter me. I will not be perturbed by it. I will forge ahead. I know dear maka into your bay and your bay
at the end of months I have them no because you're saying it will not deter you no. But me assure say unim say nipa bi wo hwan ya wo ye no ebe home because Ramsar site ade a we me assure say o party for bi so ka ho enti then the months I have him no.
Oh, chairman, I'm say, na ye koji position ko ye juma. I see a dream for God and country. Now, dream God and country, when I say, generally, no, dear, oh, yeah, no, yeah, because me start here, say me tea from the commendations by social media, we could have 10 years, in Canada. Sebi, or other political parties so are saying so it is a good thing. And you know, the voice of the people is the voice of God. Utie sana is okay. But continue on that path and make sure that you continue to engage the stakeholders. I have been engaging a lot of stakeholders, market queens. Last week, Michelle Advertisers Association. One more Mami Green Light to say, one more believe to billboards. Henry Court in the Kai. We are Ghana Advertisers Association. The likes of Togo Mensah is a big boy in this business.
Big boy. He's not a big boy.
He's a president.
He's a colossus.
Thank you. Right.
Togo Mensah,
yes.
Advertisers, especially outdoor advertising. Yeah. Only the godfather.
And he sat in front of me and says, Womo are going to lead the charge.
Good.
And you know, my country say will support them. And Omo Nimo. Actually, baby, I said the billboards is CC. And you know, you know, we'll be another meeting by next week. Next year, I feel na Yama puts a far warm. Now for more tax force. And dog bite dog.
No blood.
Next year, say, she said,
Minister, Obeda promise yes, say, and as a bit me a share, but say, Nyawu King. A young common kekena yedi. Na yebun concrete evidence of Nema okay. Ebi o wa ba akonya no so foforo ntino. Wo plans, wo ideas, wo vision. What starti opinion de kum na kan say obi ebi sa wa shantiri jam ka jeso ehuru a ebetwo. Obi timi a share bo.
Promise no they made to me a master say onyame ewo hoi a metiasi Henry Cote a president. Ebusu ama me say me regional minister no. I'll do my best. My best and said dear me and me nyai. Yeto so me nu yes say o hwe me logo na my yes I need you, you need me. And you know ye hia obia e was exercise I be to me aye. Sa abortion le me to me ama na nkrofo beka how do you sustain it? And no yes esikasem logistics. Edu mrebia em say program so am who say nkrofo volunteers said do you know be create website and begin to get people to volunteer to join us in it. Yenya no reduce your friend is saying the stress of financial is saying kakra. Afi companies don't really need BB am to come. You say why weaving say or show or my mesh near the aye. Yenya sa niama no will be able to sustain. Say enkoye too much burden because ebedu mrebi na sikasem no akoye intino yesi enye obia na yeboa na ye o sorry now proud fie anymore. Ama adwuma no koso billboard one fan ODC year adwuma no be koso sa niam ni
okay
you know we'll continue to provide that leadership and the guidance, but more importantly MMDC is no
okay Abusha will tell Unity Radio 103.9. Sometimes yana issues are very important. Inti say mamo actualities. Na anase nipa kro na ye kana asem no ne na mutie de ono aka. De oti say o ka say ye Honorable Henry Cote ono na konkran a Greater Accra oyo original minister. Enu na oti say na yedi nkomo wa about John Boadu interview grant ya o ka say papa na djuma okoye interview no Angel FM. Okoka say papa na djuma o ye ne de eye na emomamo MPP oti say Kwame Sefa so e put the same question to him. O say enra okwa asempa John Boadu call and said say yes I know by interview no yeti Manu sometimes ya na empenfo no mo ka asem na ije ba no mo twisan but ene unim ya o ka say enye ye me ka cho say beye ye say nipa bi wo ho na wa ma mani age as and me ye proud say me Ghana ni na me ye proud say me ti console ye nim da bia ye say ye da age de ka Ghana ho asem koma Ghana. This is the man, Honorable Henry Cote.
I agree. In principle, he looks like a fair man.
This man should be president of Ghana.
I wouldn't say he looks like he is a fair man because this is the second person in the party, Wakasa, Uncle Bianco Bebushi Kakra.
Yes.
You see, baby, I mean, also deriving the power, and said the man said, "No, you need you, Nemum, Ebehaye." But I think that's where John Boadu got it all wrong. Say, I mean, what does he really mean? I wish I could listen to him again.
Papa no. Me see the interview no can be see it in na ko say me motto ni say no one can say you need.
Yeah.
I need you and you need me. On say what dialogue ama Advertisers Association of Ghana. Kwame Sefa can say a Godfather. Or say Godfather no ankasa krati asese ombetu to billboards e won kran nyina papa na djuma na wo ye no onko abonten just vandalizing. He's dialoguing, telling people the essence of what he's doing and why we need him to do that. Into asini moto ni say I need you and you need me.
Yes. Which
and I say djuma no nyeso abetana radio so onjai, but I'm just praying and hoping. I'm saying this on radio. Say I'm hoping say John Bodumo de fasoro na anye ye no mo fan kofa na nado so na ye betia yes ye yinadi na say sidia na ye hu say MPP they don't think about Ghana.
Oh yeah, you'll be here to talk. Say yeah, we're putting an idea because I dey manage say
Kwame Sefa kan enim obi say unim say ade a wo ye party for no because abonti de omega say o man kan say man say interview ni emu biatie. We know what he said. We won't come and sit here and put words in his mouth. But our faith, they say no asempa also ankasa. They say established say John Bodu bo papa na baso. Na baso the boy say adwuma na oye ne de eye a commendable name mo party ntia say mo strike mo find the balance.
I agree.
And exactly what Kwame Sefa
I wanted us to, because John Bodu, we should be a bit fair to him that he agrees in principle, but as a party chairman, he wanted to where we are disappointed. Party secretary, where we are disappointed because the same Accra June 3rd this year, nipe wu ya yenim say odo river ne ade nyina nipe wu anytime it rains, confirm say go mu 3. Na si yenye obi a oye firm, he's having dialogues. He's not just doing what others have been doing. I mean that Rambo style excavator. But this time, no more bon come say, Massa, billboard is here. Who dance here? I say, who say so? I say you far dino. So you know very well that I didn't see waterway. So you have to remove it. We permit when he's having dialogues and doing the right thing.
And or see, even advertisers, Penino say, you are not even coming to do it. Yeah, be
if you are more, then you sit back and you are like, a party no. For the first time, Obika lame duck, Obika say we have problems with it. It's here per government and if say Ghana first. At the end of the day, they always think that and Ghana and MPP in this year now. Don't you have people who can think online? You know, be on 2 MPP this year. Next for us, 2 men this year now. I'm just say Ghana be a autopilot now. You see, sometimes when you're on autopilot, with all apologies, Emma, people don't see where you are making sense out of everything because there's a good in everybody, there's a bad in every good. It's when you be made for this thing, I'm a pet. A recording as a map say somebody
this man should
somebody
be
has the balls
in the future.
Somebody has the balls that Accra. We are talking about Accra. The problem by
the nation's Wembley.
Obi to me Canadian newspaper we say I say bet say Accra will flood again, people will die. Yeah, betting for money.
Yeah,
now
people bet
and you are like because they know we don't think for the first time Obi Jane and come just say wumpo no say and me and say no I'm betting I say no me catch us and come be John Bodu abaso. Because me who say the man is doing a good job near there.
And then Papa no baso.
Yeah,
just leave John Bodu Papa baso.
But me read this that paragraph say the man is good, but what he's doing will hurt the party. And who said no, John Bodu, you didn't talk as a spokesperson. You didn't care about people who have died. If they are souls of a mom who are cry, they should be hunting this man down. That anka one can say you be say anka nipa crane wu. Anka fa no kra be chichi say you bia he will be bold as a regional minister to be hold the mayors and staff to ransom that Ghana. I say Ghana konenim nti yema Accra krampo ye capital. The airport is less than 5 minutes from where we are talking about. So you wonder what happens elsewhere when your chance. And the man has been bold. Ye be any she. So after 2-3 months be because you think he's disturbing the party. He's disturbing your party.
Who say MPP for my journey.
You see, the more you read, and I saw the stories I would buy because it looks like people are only being selfish, self-aggrandizement, narcissism, and then I be gaining. If at the end of the day, what do you stand to gain? I'm saying question
me be say party ba power bedding. What is the essence of NDC MPP? Just like you said, fighting to come to power. What do they come to power to do?
To better Ghanaians' lives, to make life very bearable.
And then there's a minister who has been appointed to do that,
and he's doing it to the best of people. Say, oh yeah, deal by me. So that means a behind one van what they count now then say John Jaya and I said then. That is why you see journalists sometimes say I'm not afraid John Boyd out so. Now what kind of shame?
Also Wankasa
said then.
Say your friends majority speaker majority leader chairman Sabonsu okoye interview ebebo odu ha afa de oko hello fm eko retreat oko OK fm eko retreat afa ekoye den no or see people misunderstood him, people misinterpreted him.
The truth is that if
even
you are joking, it's an expensive joke you shouldn't even dare because you are empowering some irresponsible person. Even if no, you see, sometimes let's take it. Sometimes my age party no. People say it, but out of way no. Sometimes we are Ghanaians. That's why I with communication. As a party general secretary, you can say that. Oh, yeah, Juma Pao. But then Ghana for joining the it affect you.
No. We voted for you to change the way Ghana for to implement policies.
That is why I'm telling you that even if even say Uncle Woody dear grandpa, it's an expensive joke. I will empower somebody to misbehave. Or bit one of this or trying to permit a casino in the waterway. What I say, this minister is doing a very good job. What is this minister is doing a very good job. Now with Jensek, Wakoka say now you are really empowering the man that say John Bodoaka. She said the question weird that you people from you are letting people say because a lot of Ghana maybe be called bad because of politics. People not being bold and thinking of the next elections. If this man is doing it, believe you me, Mr. Man, we are obeying more votes in Accra. Because you bia no Jane said no John Boy Jane said SCC be flooded and fire home. You should worry as a Ghanaian that people are dying. What you saw in Onwopo, there was a woman, a chorister, on 32 years, Nikune 33. The woman close man or quite sorry, say or pass sorry and wabefi, and the woman died because the kind of tour or Donna River that day. The very young or Wambamienu. And when you hear some of these stories, say, a very burdened talent, or yen Juma peacefully because of his year or capital, into John Boyd, workers are same way. How would the husband even feel? That we and young man on yes, but also the MPP now, major MPP won't Jania way no. Oh, John Boyd. Why?
And there Okaso obey Jumebi Omoye. Accra Metropolitan Assembly eject illegal occupants at Independent Avenue cluster of schools. Nti enemu gusu ye adwuma no. Said your share sefa kan bono ogusu ye adwuma no. Kalu mamemra so enra na edi nkomo we minister no mani agene ose na bamumu o Ghana for bo say once ananado dasoma ne teso as minister no he will do the right things because onim sa ade oye no ebebo o man no John Bodu say mo party no so chen o man na debi o man no so chen party no
opo em say setman Kote metie na
so
I'm sorry
me kra me ni share the nim no I'm say
the first time
onye so we
the first time I got track kokoro na first you know no my metie no and the second time now time my first time I got trans now can say I'm so good
no can name oba because the city need revamp
by that time I say I feel no kushia mokola woman no my now on all the stakeholders no opo this show say this not politicians are sebio na fu na fu kwa hia no or a politician na yama ne mandate say ombedi ekro nanim na ekro na obebedi anim no problem e how mo no na opese wa address na say opese wa address issue na say oye party secretary now a president of a country now fee say or a baby or every a year bia no June beba na se nipa bewu na obese say no yifu na say also onya as a politicians opo omudi abro papa and no say they always want the power for their selfish interests and for their children and their great grandchildren omu twa sabia show say yetima man no the power ne more ma they aka no omu fa hu biem and bi na esi no na say you the ni be show pa because Ghana and some dey be ba yesuma koso na ejama show di no but this papa we pass say
that is a crime if I can so say you be follow with
say akufado ejuma we papa be ya no munja na man nye na so mo nya na man anye na so mo kase mo fast ye akwakoyi na firo say e be affect omo elections there na they are doing the service to the nation and they should bow down their head in shame if they take this man out from office because he wanted to do something for Mother Ghana, that would be good and benefit Ghanaians. Now, if he said, be affect you for re-election in 2024, no mean if you are, they should bow down their head in shame.
Okay.
And nobody should also go and call this man. Kukuamu say, hey, they all need they do the affect you. Papa, they say, oh man, I'm finding your food nearby. Or did Akuma Papa, when your politicians are, or like I say, yeah, my man is coming and Bibiano, or by said, or by baby Papa, or your man, Mamma benefit, and call for no more greater crown. And he said, Unifua, they should bow down their heads in shame.
Okay.
So or they don't think about anything, but they think about their stomach.
Who saw I fired up, say down. Manu chone timi fired. I am a pesa jano.
No, they be no me
bo. My jano masa.
Jano but no me bo ha. Oh, yana ebufu because be 6 months no. Na me hwe be say caption say Kufuado you no be surprised Kufuado can even reshuffle the ministers in a year. What is the agenda or the motive behind this?
Okay. Yanto aso, mami starting with you this time, Kalusha. And the mama mania jepa minister nama, and then 2 things. My birthday, and Manu Jonathan is Henry Cote, Honorable Henry Cote. I'm so proud of him. Say Berber Panam Kogan and Mihuna Mekwakochano. Na say watch crown me to me and I'm talk with Honorable G. Never bo.
No, we
interview him. Emmanuel Akoli, Abukunama. You be interviewing her. I'm very proud about the man. After you move on, now you share Galamsey issues no. Now you link it to Brejido to Asem no. Now Galamsey issue no. And then said na one na kasa o si obi wu ya no obi di ka akoto baby wu manu cho wa ho Galamsey nso ene akukum obi. Yeah. And so if you read that story okwafuum and I sing of no to amana da ho na amana na mo tu da ho no say omo ankata so kwani okwafuum wa wu 3 days and akrum ho omo say yen hwehwe no anti omo chini ya na afomako hunu wo insuanim Galamsey ne kono Captain Smart is in another stop the Chebi Galamsey inti ne kakrebi
metro asono mene Ghana Water Company kasama for be kasa na ewia na ye koye ni ma ne sa sese ya me no kase Burkina fo eni Guinea fo eni etu Galamsey e wo Chebi China fo hun se Ghana fo ne sunson obo ho se ye betwo ti wo bedru Ghana ha wo kofa Burkina fo e de womba so metu Galamsey no emayen maka cho se fie ha ye ka asama memfa ni agroda this is angel enra ena ye ka kire wo fie ha se China fo start export cocoa e ko Europe a Greek ministry no any cocoa board eye meeting enra wo ho omoyem ahye won meeting nko aye enough the king of emame say at least somebody is listening and ready to take action to China aba say ye cocoa ena yen ya boa won say won say ye cocoa ena ya mo nkwan ena wafa cocoa board adwumayefo ne bia kogu China ena si cocoa e China ayi wo enya no ne fa ba won so ne extension officers na ya training won Ghana ha yentimi ntua won ka yentimi ma won nya adwuma sese wo yo no China fo asesa won afri Ghana ha e de won ko China etua won bum bum Mibisa esifise China for the do call ye no bosumi ye ma say o say ma me $3,800
Manucho yes and some koso Ghana China for be fire nkro kri start dua koko mo be say ye koko
yes
omo dua koko Galamsey ye say koso Chebi Burkina Faso fo ene ade de omo ho agim and then I make a story about papa na we there is a story there but time no ko into me kind na akum nipa manasa zuru nso kan bi to aso say na nado ye galamsey no fight no with na no keke na no no de ko but galamsey na nkasa MPP for ye galamsey na onim ba onka ho hwe
na A+ also added
A+,
to that.
and so called was it a Roland Walker shows with TV3.
Exactly.
Also, can me send you audio them right?
Yes.
Yeah, A+ and so, and a lot of people who know how
A+ spoke a lot of things. Yeah. I saw what you mean about some of the voices.
Yeah.
You bet you
Friday.
Banana Republic among can change.
Until Adisa about our friend is saying, to story no. Bridget to Sinanado. What didn't fear do see and aduoson sia
76
nti ja legacy papa to corruption now cast obe kono ko ne jadi papa to ho to asoma me uwi ana kalusha to aso.
The first has to do with galamsey fight here. You see, personally the very day I got disappointed was when Nanado said no the galamsey fight no evidence afabra he will not act on hearsay and yes will become na adwen na chese wa act the whole man am say wow. Yet Ghana, this thing is going on. You cry. You say water bodies are getting brownish every day. City FM for a year. Hashtag galamsey must stop near the in Ghana. We felt it was a very brilliant because omoko River Pra so omoko praso near the kochicha videos and Cobra which means say so near brown. With Omotuminya Operation Vanguard to do some of these things Omode cameras DH no mucha. Then if you sit back because before he came into power no crown you can about galamsey that when it comes galamsey will be a thing of the past in idea. Now share levels I ko sisi now say on the evidence afabra. Then as street people you know where they stand politically the more alignment sisi they've taken up the fight to be telling it in the face of the president. I may mention the likes of A+ money na Captain Smart and Sudan wa Jim say if you go to the president's own hometown or own region, the galamsey has become very, very prevalent. Also without because more blocking road, they have the effrontery, the courage, to block roads to be doing galamsey. Sometimes you don't know how a Ghanaian thinks. Near Yana say A+ even had to enter those realms. Say what Chinese for in a chadan cocoa. Which a cocoa tree it can last maybe an udianeche, but once a renewable natural resource. Say what's that will be chasa for a long time. And Ghana being the second leading producer of cocoa near the is a legacy that we've protected for a long time. Sisi and ye sha fertile lines in go. On the other year, galamsey open pit mining, open pit illegal mining, and Chinese for sometimes you wonder how they get into this country. Yenya chance about Chroma. Inti say we will not on any days be racist. Say China didn't deserve it, so Ghana. But when they come, we should put ourselves in our shoes. I've stayed in China for 2 years. So in America, I have friends who have stayed there for 20 years. Even a common we so much me atena for life mpono e renewable every year. I say we renew and on crapo wa kra na wa won begu onum kra no. You have to renew your visas every year to be able to stay with them. Now mo to me Ghana no ma be illegal galamsey, and sometimes I believe they take their power. Aisha Wang Obebe Rosewood ni ade nyina. We heard what the now senior advisor, then senior minister said. It will affect our relations with China. Any identity, we have to let the woman go without we punishing the person. Are you saying there are no Ghanaians living in Chinese cells? Sometimes even not based on they just going living there, are staying their visas. Now more jails for honor. Human rights be engagement, but almost ban near gym of professor. Now almost say water bodies. They are genuine Lebanese and Chinese living in Ghana doing their businesses. But then illegally, fine. I agree that before a Chinese will have the courage to enter a bush in Ghana to bring galamsey, Ghana, there's a Ghanaian contingent to those places. Any idea? But at the end of the day, reason why we vote for government is that you protect the citizenry and everything. Ghana, 1950s and 60s say every mineral in Ghana belongs to the government. wokoto wo land and na wunya gold wo so crampo a na ye gold na alsase na wo dia de but gold in here government dia wo want to me here no because them say hwe kroma say do I know rich families because they discovered a lot of minerals on their land but sa na ye de no say ya ban dia but wo abana is we set up regulatory bodies no sisia no it has left the realms of individuals or more here galamsey no ma wo aban nkofo the people on the government side talking about concessions to the extent that we announce here a whole video and you get people are defending with their lives. I had a problem with the modus operandi of the video, no, but it doesn't take away the fact that there are a lot of people close to higher authority or power involved in some of this illegal mining. Now, president, a Joy News documentary be Operation Vanguard for no call to a mining site. Chinese for go on Momokachi almost say, ya besizi omunyama. Ye military police, military for omote one more guard. Initially, I even thought they just had the justice no more. But when they came, it only took the military officers to show their ranks and call some high-ranking officials. They drove in there to just subdue Vanguard for and tell the people to continue the mining. So government, it looks like he's only throwing dust into our eyes. His people are so much involved in this illegal trade, and you get people to tell you that, oh, who evidence Afabra. But the evidence is what is going through the taps. Metie Ghana Water Company Penifono. Omoka say, Masa, this is what they have to deal with. And you're fault to say, yenya brown water. But brown water numpo yanken yasemu. But chemicals and we are killing ourselves slowly. With the advent of somebody sitting up there not ready to crack the whip on Galamsey illegal mining in Ghana. Ye kakrebi the willy power. And no one went for. If John Buedu can boldly say that what you are crying, we are papa, but be affected. I think this is say any country worth a sort with well-thinking people who don't just vote on my party. Uncle John Buedu should have even been made to resign from his own party because MPP nina me to say John Buedu is because of MPP, but he said Ghana because your friend special purpose vehicle. The same way Sam George. Who say Sam George, not John Buedu? Who say Ghana? We are only fighting a losing battle. We are pretending to be proud to be Ghanaians. So we have political system which will make our country great. Because I'm one person. Sometimes I tell you that to me wrapping my head around why some of these things should be happening. That presidents are home regional. In terms of I say, Metia says, "Me the president at MCC. I may not be a kakra no the akwacha president. Oh, Ghana ni bi wakwacha US no didi watem." I don't be see Ghana. They will threaten me say me bag Ghana and nekra problems are many no. Man kamen ka honum. Say honum na me wada me wunda honum. But in the country and for ye illegal mining. To be a person can say onim. I have Ghanaians here and pomu to me kwa. Last obi champ pictures no so okwa ne dance here say no you see drone. No to me try about a kilometer away. So, oh, some area and they develop you and for dance shemo has any idea. And we have a government, a certain government who owns all the mineral resources in there. Until you don't know, you need evidence from Miami Manucho, you need evidence from A+, you need evidence from Captain Smart, and someone who say illegal mining is going on in Ghana before you do something about it as a president. When you have enough evidence to do this thing, you see, all systems that you believed in. Maybe I say Obama coming to Ghana in 2018. Some of the catcher and one background here. Maybe the only positive about many women say he will first knows it. Obinya first-hand information. What is slavery? Or call Cape Coast Castle Kosho Honoma. Me do me conference. Me call Castle one of my first time me enter on the baby shame me. Me will say no. I mean this is not. If you don't believe in spiritism, cranoko enter dungeon. We call Ghana now what timer. May don't just go and walk over the surface of Ghana and come. Go to some of these places. You understand. You understand some of these things that we the Africans we are expected to learn, be a watershed moment for us that you may try 180 near the other direction to know that massa you are always heading into a big ditch. Somebody when somebody dies in Ghana, it doesn't acquire normal say obi a breadwinner decides to go to the farm to go and look for food to come and feed on the no why he fell into a Galamsey pit. We are not saying that mining gold is bad, it's a bad omen, but the methods we are using is so crass. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. nipa ewu every day, every moment. Our water bodies are being intrinsically, nipa ewu, extrinsically, so nipa ewu. Because why are you saying this? Open pit, nipa car to be question, na nipa newu. Obikra omo yesa omakasa na poni safety way methods. When I was in Takwa, we were talking about 2012, 2014. A woman auntie say galamsey na peti be break it down, na nipa more than 20. They can't even discover their bodies. That is not enough for them. Sisiano, ya konya foreign influx or more about more chain and rather bad methods. Ukobush one na say Kalusha, we share machines or more user. Sometimes you ask yourself that why do we do this to ourselves? Excavate se mo akesiye, chamfon mo akesiye, no mo to me. And I wonder how they come to this country. I'm not sure that they put it on in their bags no more they buy. Omo yinyama we were pot. And people knew what they were going to do this. It would be sound say, why do we do this to ourselves? They be a one man. What's one good story? It's really sets you up. Now when you say, oh, Ghana there and Kebeye, at least we have one strong person. Why not you say Accra flooding there? Onyanka never again. He's a dialoguing, getting information out of them, making the people understand that this is what we want and this is what will make us go forward as a country. Then you just flip the other side. Then you see another very dirty, unimaginable side. That galamsey now, you feel say, okay, why one very good one, free SHS? It's also on its issues. But I believe shared wealth is better than one person stealing it. As much as I have my issues with it, my just idea now to say, Massa, why you may budget 51 million Ghana cedis say did there? And Kayan Chema or Wimba school, I say a week a month mentua school visa. I think I've been saved by a bell as a Ghanaian. That money can be used to channel to other uses. Or be using here, or be using here, or be a chance I go school near there. But when you start free SHS in the film pay, you ask yourself candidly, sit down and tell yourself that the last 5 years, a damn papa biom to me a pay, a damn the papa biom galamsey, nipa wu right at the site. Secondly, the water bodies are being destroyed. Thirdly, Ghana Water Company is not getting the right ingredients to chemicals to even get it sorted, and people are forced to drink because it's a basic need of life. And Kamenia Campo the other things you can decide as a government not to care because we pay. Papa could say here it's killing all right, but and Kamaso theory of needs say the water bodies, the very water people need. The very fishes said, oh, fishes they are stressed near there. Are you thinking what is getting into them that they are stressed that they are coming? Yen and animal breast, so you could 50 years now, they are young TB all of a sudden. This thing has become a norm. Is it not water bodies and you put ppressure on it? Yeah, the pollution at the end come in yes, sir. So the more I think about it, the more I get fixated. I get really worried that it's a anchor interior. We go deeper and for yard, but they have that audacity that a open pit say president chrome no crime pono. This is going on there. The president's own home regional anka umpo de wunye bebia yemfan say you don't care about everywhere. But to home region, I've heard beautiful stories say oh we got street lights on roads near there. Anka one thing anka to me save we Ghanaians should be galamsey fight fight with all your might, your strength. And get it sorted. Na Ghana ni bi antene who say, oh, and yes, no, which means hold free SHS, which means galamsey are yet thing of the past. A galamsey should be thing of the past. Me sure say CTFM for no, she say Akroko can do bow their heads in shame. People have been shot, people have been killed because of galamsey. You couldn't power Ghana, because you thought it was as much as young Fuasone dear. Any Ghanaian who doesn't have Ghanaian heart there, and can you be filming and can you deterrent enough for Yeka? But ya tenancy, yashwe high sama galamsey ni so asambe ye more. She sample there worse than before. Me upon chroma pictures be me share. Obi obe warning Twitter we be on share Twitter feed. Machines na egu Ghana Water Company now what they treating so say they are not supposed to be receiving sand near there, but because of galamsey so now say and they need to treat into that machines so may not here ain't more than 5 years. They will come and tell us that obo machines in so break it down because of silt near there to me shame. It looks like the system is breaking down at a too fast rate. So if you sit at the top say me evidence be I say galamsey so cause for Ghana to prosecute be okay, then it's as good as having a deaf president who's not ready to listen. That a evidence we now pay way Omo
ye
na nke I say we treat you we see omo as the bait to stop it. They are still in government. They are still there, and Sisiano omo G concessions, and they are destroying the water bodies to enrich themselves. I'm so disappointed in the president when it comes to this and say, me check evidence, me evidence there. Obiang should shut up. Who does that?
I do that. Kalu.
Opo, Hanichu, one of them, Wakasapa.
Hanichu is on fire.
Yeah. Opo, Kakram, Mr. Medebeka, and some of Coco, you know, say, your politicians, you know, and I got a penny for no dear bro. Apart from water bodies now, no, Ghana water managed to water, you know, must say, crown. Chemicals now, they go in soon. I bet I can crab start here. First, chemicals remove.
Yeah.
Now, I did back also a sign alarm in Pani say, point as much as I say, water bodies is also destroying our land. What shall a story be about? Say, about 5,000 hectares of land. They say, you know, western, north, almost. I say almost send keke. Nobody galam saying because of galam saying now machines nobody besides say a matter of more money or more qua. Now Rebecca say almost nobody almost more gadget in the quack. Almost on me a galam say now go far fence saying excavators I can see a besio. Now go for class and fee crumona a crumben team near penny phone. As I say, you call a China for Quaji Busan or China for Nutina or Pomodia Brosana. Not China near call no fee cruma ba. Now no baby say a land. Now call the chroma who took a what are allowing the Chinese to come and destroy our country because almost say you're penny for the toothless bulldogs. They cannot do anything. Go back to China, a visa. Now, no, it is a almost say, yeah. Let me use on one words. It is casual. Yeah, mobile. It is casual by any sky. You see this car. Now, for Chinese for more betrana or more detect your mind because you come Jibusian and as a debate. And then they're cosy. And send who I acquire a cocoa from the beggar cracker. A Ghana, you're landing a fat and acquire just with the Anacrano. China phone by sending now because Ghana, you know, almost Ghana map. Maybe a criminal good in your form. Accra from the start up to the north no omu na go di bi ho na Chinese for mama say man no go control mu komu nya then na kosu the telephone to sit up na Chinese for no mo ba kro mamba omu ba no ba omu obi oba na so okọ illegal man omu chitum China for no ko here Ghana for mugumu China Chinese modi semu no ba na say ashawan because of Chinese for no my oh adeba a country say if you don't have industry and always depend on foreign loans foreign grants to develop your country oposa na beba because say why anya ni sa baby I don't for na so mo ska won first carry ma and na koso no because can yes I mean said that so better the chrome no be free chrome baba no akofa nkrofo right now crowd even foreigners some say akofa Guinea for Burkina for and be too good oh assassins no almost say assassin na mo akotra China na mo akodua emu omola no mudi e pedifo be na say yenya omi opo
and before Ben, as I say, Unity Radio 103.9. The time is right for our callers to also opine and express their opinion, give us some ideas, suggestions on the show. The show is not for us, but especially you listening to us. It's time for you to call 508-846-3021. 508-846-3021. Kofi Ken, you called at the earliest part of the show. So that time no, now you didn't come more about Nkwalane. Jeremiah birthday, me ba Jeremiah birthday no. You called and say a kind da ho. Wa person frɛ na o kyerɛ wadwen wo na dwumadie no so bia. A kind da ho a obetumi afrɛ. And some ebobo so no Captain Smart wa challenge na nado say the Galamsey na duru chebio na wa ukrom into go and stop it. Nanado stop the Chebi Galamsey. Akufo-Addo fighting Galamsey with usual rhetoric. Erofi Manasseh Azure and yahwe Bridget Otu and so say Nanado What in fear? Or see you are 76. Sit up and leave a better corruption legacy. What in fear do you soon see? Tenase na. Baby, I would do first kanya she. Neja japadia papa mo mano. I work at ase. Shehu na ya bodin dachi. Edi akansem. Dr. Benjamin Kumbo so say NDC supporters ne callers na mudina temno. Mama momra. Because he's enjoying them. Sanso Ena Ghana Education Service and Suni NTCC say there private schools in a teacher need your better diobia say onya license answer. Greater Accra Regional Minister ono ne wa make me day or say John Bodupa on can your bekan bia. Honorable Henry Kote or say enya ade adwuma na wa sha ase a oya onim se beboa Ghana no obejai ne na wajai ochina. These are some of the highlights and the excerpts of today's show. The first to be on the phone, Africa President Shekos Nasmame. Africa. Audu. Yeah, Audu Kasamame.
Opo me Kasawa.
Ai Kasamitio Minia.
Opo the editor Maminda was in a member of Basania Adima Pa, Uyabo or my Ghana, Uncle Ponchero, and Pedro, and now Cassian 2 come and my Nadia was on board Adima person near my Ghana, and Konani, Mpabawe, and community of some Adima phone Nania, but a 4 or more. Let me tell Chama what they are no American. Let me can't say Uncle Ponchero, and change it to phone now, Muslim or American. Let me can't tell some call my comment to Omiam 2024, never be Eddie Amaya. Now I'm in Ulma Fushla, the Chami MP, Alaji Sidu Haruna, Mr. Konya, when the informant because I bent a Juma Woba, Minia, I addiction, one more chassis, and one child, Krabahe. Minia, the American, and he said, no, now do Galancy, one more to say was failure. But be another failure, Galancy, a black as Bishu, a Koji drive will be a whoop. Your friend Mina Abba, the now don't call Kufadu, and then you know, a one fellow not say, a black film boating, what could you get more for Caterpillar, Mudia, a Juma, I am Kwakasa, I will see Regina Chama, Edina MPP Center, a castle or more years, Canadian body, or more years, the Amomo party for, until more for Caterpillar, 900 Mudia Galense, and Mudia Kwakato, a pesca, and Amomo party for. The whole moon MPP are buying another. Watati eseli ewo galensi ne party ba ekoye galensi dia yakupo wojawo mu ba Ghana ni ba Ghana ni ba ekoya yetimi shututu ekum Ghana for eshishi Ghana for japade ebede ne kono kwa endorse wo Ghana he Aisha 1 ebeye galensi wo Ghana asafu mafu yechi no asafu mafu ekatre mampeni ema mu jano ampo mu jema me no enso ne Ghana for edem one money I feel galency. That means I'm on for the 18 galency or Ghana, but Ghana for the yes, you two are my bed and a while galency. I feel a man. Until now, you don't call Kufadu MPP Fankasan, galency or my feel Ghana for money be Papa Bia, Yama Ghana for Efa galency. You're touching me an issue about the corruption there. You now do a journey for PBS, for PP. 3 minutes fuel 250 tankets medium Daniel Farmer era equal in Wumba Biafa your friend is after the box part 1 and 2 and above 400 estimate to come Burkina motorbike 750 estimate to come Mali Nia yet to Mamre Kron Wabo Busia 169 billion Muslim school at Denver Kukwa with the Busana Udia Abusia Chendi United Sikadia Basa Nemo Kosuye but Ghana for Enusu and Tewope by the date of the Almighty Allah coming 2024 His Excellency John Dramani Mama Robert Ghana Africa Tashe and Proye and Mumu born in insecurity Mumu because the NDC for the Ghana phone in Ekase Stam no adu 2024 I play the Mahama Sam Cecilia call and communicate the Kawe Come man, she gets to say 2024. Mama no one but Mama no sure about Ghana football. No po, me got to see do be here. No be for Sabbath.
Yes, that's it. I mean sure. My info in your bema Mumu ni chokosi, Mumu ni maintio. Yate unkache.
We pacha no kre akriyan dia mo fanchame. Kina Freeman de ninga mi trimba kono. We no po na ko po wo sure papa. Non come Julius America fena non 1 o'clock abo e na so obe 5 o'clock morning na go bo show non kon non bo ho ba mi no po no kra na munyan sem training no wa ba ka no wo se na na do o ti cho sabi di to oni ni ministers ani ni MP fo o ti cho sabi di to ma ya de kai no di no si yam fan kai no sa corrupt na o di o jayama o man ga na o be ko no ye be body di akansem nanka o mampania ya to aba ayu say ye be di o man ga na so nanka kina eye 2024 the excellency don the man mama wo ba no nanka ye kimia body say eye no na do don kwa ku for the buy no obeyi kata di se ni proye editi ho no ebi gina ga no foto aba man na do don kwa ku for the show me president emra wo bo apro eye ni campaign akire Ghana for no wo so no oba won se kata di se ni proye ni jiri mu die brabo die so won so enso na na to enya aba be se mu kina otimi je bright na na do na otimi je bright wo se ni minister for ni MP for kina mo mu je bright because ebi bi timi ko so kura no na na do so ohunu ye eya no kura enti so chesa bi dia to a won chesa bi ba to so
o se na na do timi je ehye ne nkrofo je bribe
ni na me je opo
e wa hin ase
opo metimi ama wa evidence ba ko ni mienu bi a e ko so a na na do se wante nso wo Ghana ha na e ko so
e bi ni de
ni opo ye wa ha me ba me ka so much ye wa ha e na chimfo u creative bi de mo me bi so say e kata ti sa na so nya kata ti se
o creative de na ma chimfo
me ba chotie obi timi go radio station e di picture di kire say mu wa si me si ammo no na mo mra metu amuka e no e ye den
David hold on o say nanado etimi ka kire ne nkofo so mo nje bribe e na also betimi ma me evidence mienu enti evidence
eni na me chiro se mi ni opei na na to corrupt na wo ye ne Ghana hafe no ye hu ya na so hu wo ko to PDF wo ko to ECG e di ma PDF ko si say
you can have issue with corruption in general, but once you were specific say nanado e hye ne nkrofo mo je bribe no gina ho no and
mini opo so Ghana that PBS by utia be Libya na so wantia mini Ghana for mutia be na so wantia
no you can have an issue with a project be across office ketase shewum but who statement now making it specific also yes sir now you are attacking the president directly you can say be office no maybe across meba to say PDS near the office ketase shewum and a peninsula or the head no say near bi nko yi a also ye de bi bebo ba won say wo no ka say otumi man nkofo gina ho je bribe no so you were very specific in terms of person. Yes.
What PBS committee now what here now will create you know. When one na transit committee now will create ya. What you to is the ma PBS.
Yeah, ton adi I say. Mumuni, you can disagree with Ebi Anyoma Bibriana Nadwaye. May I have my own personal reservations on a lot of things. Everybody does. But as some specifically now kind of me person, you know when you want to say something, you have to know how to say it. That's my point. You don't just because when you say radio station, maybe when you say radio station, we can be sued, right? So who can send me now? Who can? It is a 7. Who can? You just have to be very careful about the things you say and be careful about.
Emra Nanado, you will lockdown wa corona baya was so the last day. And now what the Viacha was Saba so about the General Utigana, Obetia, and Ata Wintia, and you're corrupt in Libya.
Obetime I say nada, but that cannot be necessarily corruption. Ketasishe is different from deception.
One of the person correcting me say Ketasishe na go ye no into just a papa to the Chimbawana.
Ketasishe be there here. Momuni yana free so no different from that. No. Momuni. Yeah, like I said, say free say what issues oba no I can say yes so can but you don't just come and say Nanado Sheni ministers who Jina Hono Moji. And then we tata pa because and on say I told you Tisa Ukase Nanado a quite of us who ton PDS near day every secretary show who can say me no any problem. Who feel say it's your feeling that but also who you earlier
again what you are found up to now you know what can't be done PBS now your tone you know this is your Thomas PBS for no yeah we should know say na kwakosi na huna say na kwakono what you want them do man
okay
you know what you want them do man
maintain as of now the maintain shade
now you want them just upon what you are about and no
I'm yet me okay, how do you that? Mumuni Mbacho Ubala and so I need your so respect everybody's opinion. Obi anim nyansa nche obi ane na adwene. Obi ka de wompa nkyere se de all can na o ka sem na de de hu de asema o ka. Everybody has his opinion, Mr. Mo. Oba mo respect to your opinion. Me da say. Mumuni, thank you very much for your contribution. My main fact me new friend say Olumai to asuma me.
Opo botesa won ye there.
Erade ne medini and then so many ajipa because me ba second born birthday in na superfluous. Manu Chobeka say superfluous. I'm super excited, yeah. 6 years.
Nyankopon mano. Shirano na o manam be on be China papa kwa.
Amen.
Then say Nyankopon mano obana ni ani so di mo e wona ni so Nyankopon mano obana o manam be Africa say no. Na akeba kwa be kalisi na wa Nyankopon amma no so ni sua bibi a wo ye biane. Nyankopon amma na ko wo anga sa clever. Ni say no ana o di awo ba Nyankopon shirano. Oko mamentia me papa me padanso dan auto repair. Mamentia me papa sama kojo ago NDC party chama ne Ghana for more American that's what see now. Oko ye papa Benjamin Kumbo. Papa ne ba amanya semu a tell wa bobra pa o amanya semu. Why e ama NDC party no why MP pen. Why minister? I think the minister to see our defense minister. Yeah, so you be an why it's in the what say. We can now starters I the former party. We starters I organize the elections. Not a open in the an open assembly of the here. Why one is so what as member of Council of Elders?
Yeah.
Party no penny for. It doesn't know what question penny for. That day na home year program na NDC party national executive no. That regional chairman almost secretary. You know what we show both original. Only 3 days in a year program no. And then you talk for some for our Empire FM. What's so many invite you because we are member of national. We are member of national.
Council of Elder, yeah.
Forum nothing. We are nothing who questions we questions look at Busa no PMS or Joy FM. Joy FM near running NDC party. Obi NDC no what my di papa na tem campaign for no kwa best so wa obi papa na tem. No matter criticize you be ka wa dream asem. You be know say we are penny party no. Abedum le bi a wo pro. Abedi abobunu le sam. Penny for no o e ba be di agentre. Adumadini adiade abobunu betima asara ye ne den. Obu bi enu a obetina ye bi. We are saying, we are quite election. Young Musa campaign platform, then I was a Benjakumo, no original campaign. Young Musa, wow, I couldn't end this new service in Nano. Young Musa said, dear, what Nayama and this Asakle Musa Kondana back. If you know why about why I was a Keda, one and a Keda, or some of whom are Kedas. Then I was something like Keda. You think that we are party members, I said.
Oh, too bad. Ulma line drop. Raman, to us, mame.
You, Opo, Ulma drop for Mame and Kosu. opo de dika ma me bo ma ba so na me cham na adwuma sum na adwuma din a mo bo ese ya triamu egusu a ya bompa ya kanu kwa gomu so me say inshallah yankofo be bia opo ma me ko Dr. Kumwo eme say Dr. Kumwo eme say papa no we penyin bia eso respect no bu no he endi di party na yo mu anya ni pa na sum no ye sum amorola tinia na esia so no anya sum no ntu Dr. Kumwo bu say 2020 no election na ye ko ba no tie ru na o play o the bell ko na e ko ye campaign wa hin kana bo ba bi bia me bona ba so ona bo ba be to me awo wanti de no mu na enam kurasi ana ti da sumu na ne para be mun nam kurasi na nam house of god to nam kurasi na play na ye campaign mu edene mu da ku wo se o ti me sa campaign bi ana me tie ko so voter again kan wa dia kan person kan so kira dia adan tira wa pension ba ti won wa ko pension ba ti na jo esam na ko tira radio station bi akoka da wo pe mo ka ta Dr. Kumwo se o ja sanya tum na o ye no enya tum na o ye no o ja sa de na o ye no na mu sha mi ran ba ya da fari ya wa fi ai o tan ko ka se ai don do mani mama de se ya endi su fan na kwa obi a de ndis for din baba bi obelusu uni mo nyina de to mo fra wa wanti manko are te oni mo nyina wa o mo tie minti no wanti manko akotira waje ho ano akotira joy sam e ko kan sem bia en sem bata e ya ni wo nti ma oba to pia ba tin bata se ya fa don do mani mama anko a 2024 na wo de din baba bi obelusu se don do mani mama no nim se onu Dr. Kumwo de din ko be tuma wi ni leke uni mo nyina de tra wanko akotira wanka opo Kadedo wa uya dedo wa yantrema ne show party no he de wo bia wa pre o mu na o ye party na ye nyina de support that de say and this is a sira correct ye be na cha say yes afo yin ko na wo wo de che busu mi bia che skat ya yes correct yes friendly
yeah
ka wona maybe yeah no again friendly every month ya o posa yes voda 1 month no kwa 22 cities.
Yeah.
No what MPS so uye MPS so 10 cities. Every month be saying that 4 years saying so mun ga adebi o mu yer no mu nyina ye mboa kwa e betima boa am party na gina so afa no to party no bi say ye no sa so e be boa pa e no posu me ka sem ya kiro fo the say pa tension butuo so 2 minutes na obi ada kasa yen kasa 2 minutes. Mate.
Medasi.
Ah, Mr. Medasi said to him pa.
Medasi. Onka ho. Daddy boat mami nteo.
Hello.
Anya daddy boat ni ana.
Ibrahim.
Oh, Ibrahim. Okay, Ibrahim Kaza mami nteo daddy boat ba so am so line drop. Ibrahim Kaza.
For the this time. The kind opo mami nteo na mi chia omo amutie mu nyina omutie mu nyina ye chairman there ayi our America and I say ayi and then Ghana opo mbichia present isa oni omo show so yebo mabaso na mbichia America for na moye NDC for moye jumama NDC any Ghana for na mo ho no ma omo mind say wo opo any nyina ya me ka ya mama so e ba ya mama yakupon e mama hodi ni yakupon ma nyansa e na hodi a mutima dia bo man no na opo ndeme mama ni bisa question to dina sa question no uti ya no mama yanka mani baje pa mpacho esi wine bisa say your results ye results yankute results anati esi ye results uti wine kata asam no
Dr. Kumwo
opo wine Dr. Kumwo na bisa kata asam opo mpacho say NDC results na declare obi mampanyina na say MPP results ana say electoral commission namuna o wa kwanya to declare results mun bisa ta fashi ni aina say fata on declare results why
ose mumu die na ose mum famra mumu results
yɛmfa resort mmra
yeah ɔsim
resort na ne
ɔsim mo
resort a yɛnya resort a yɛnya yɛ no ɛna yɛka ho asɛm a yɛde kɔ court a court for yɛsi court ɛmfa policy ni nyina mmra ne yɛn anɔkɔ yi
ɔsemo mo de ɔsemo nibi ɔsemo ankoleti hwe mo koleti bibia mo fa mo results mra na the whole world nhwe ɛno na criticize mo mpemfo a ɔmo buofo no ɔsɛ ɔmo fa mra
me see etu no ɔno ana no ngwase send this body on frame ɔno ana no ngwase
ɔse if you have the 2020 election figures publish it to challenge them. Some more results on par. Mon publish and I'm fan challenge electoral commission. I don't know how catch them.
And I may say.
What time I saw you before front to us?
Mr. It's all issues on my own front to an come in. Now I oppose. The castle of the and a pro or not Munguma. Near Cato, was one and come for Nia. Now, ultimately, catch him in there. A Mampany, a Cassam Mampany, and so many grandfa. I'm going to say, Yabuna, religion minister. I could pass my channel. What's all your ground for? What's all my chrono? I'm going in a kind. I offer 1,000.
I and the amity.
Mampany minus or I human or quiet. I don't say. I'm not. I need not give away. And I can't welcome. Now, I know who will move on about. That means I send away a human and a dream woman. Send the woman about. Okay.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Yadasi no contribution. Sami to us, mami.
Opo masum de nindi na mumoni ejuma pa moye. Me boni tell Opo aye galamse issue aye kapesna de kan ho asem no na min no ko ni Opo ayade a ha dwen. Because in Samuel last week ya no me sam na Kumasi kan road issue a me konkan Opo na udu chebi na he issue da mu bremu ni issue da ni na Opo galamse man so a nan ka feke bwa yemman yi bwanko fo ko mu fo tia kudun kan. And this is going on. And another time for the only Catholic room. And then also charity begins at home. And the fight against Calamse, it should start from its own root. In the best of Montpellier, some captains can many drink Montpellier for na mamuno and no be koswa agent in the fight against Galamseno and try this is the excavators that put it in credibility but Galamseno it is still ongoing. In the best to say modern says no po obeti one among I'm a twitter madam yensu no because you never for so if you yensu one ho na the person no I British to asema wakati na nado no he is 76 years and he should sit up and make sure that obey living legacy with as far as corruption is concerned. And from the Dimitri say, Nick Council, not many about but corruption does not and age does not matter as far as corruption is concerned. In the next film. But continue cutting another untackle corruption here when I'm because another corruption will be the thing of the past when I'm but what are we seeing? We are seeing a government still corruption in the catastrophic dream still another because that role is the way because I first said, "Mama, friends are free, or no, the buy and corruption will be 40% free off, and on one can be 60% every shame." But I did it and can make a lot of people and say, "Jerry, in the Kufa, the Prince, you said, "100% away, and a percentage and other fra." The not doing sorry, you need to say, and a shubony of Kunya and Kunya never papa Nimuno. And as I want to miss yet thing, commit Raconia, did your day, no maybe Jigan and politics, and another banner. And for the Sasha will do one among Mamma who say, and nobody else is but
some drastic changes are not some of us. Yes, you don't know. You won't say.
Okay.
The major thing, apart from free education, they haven't seen any major thing they could in the government. If you ever said another, and you're not putting a gun of photo Abamano, and into the promises our promises gun of Fonte in our regime, energy going to Abamano, no po. It should be set up in doing.
Yeah, that's it.
Obama in to Abamano,
okay, Daddy Bo to Aso.
The golden child, I know more about so.
Oluma, Daddy Bo line a drop. I mean, too, Nanka, we are in our line a cate.
Aha, Opontina Mekase, ya Papa Benjamin Kumbo. All these positions when you know how Amanya Sam Yetiano. The things that need to run power and Kasa questions when Gababa. And at the same place, Omun say, oh, my almost say, Rollins Camp. When they are in the Befa, so I did almost side the Piano. They are Rollins Corner or founder of NDC, one new. Apart from 2008, Rollins support to NDC, my NDC upon. From 2012, Rollins support to NDC. But 2008, no option be because option no need say. Opo akufado anana wapenda na kufoba tina kunyaso. Akufado be ya Attorney General. Akufado ka be foreign minister. O diplomatic passport ana o ye mampeni dada. Enso odi tu kwa e different nsam. Akufado be ya Attorney General make sure the case nya enso use as o mampeni dada nyina. Ye dini nyina fi nsam. Rolling say tu kwa section or a friend say or a friend say airport. Kuna do my role you didn't now court to say 2008 election after 2000 election at most ever upon a thousand try. That's 2012. 4 years or year Bible contest at Amos. And ye na party ni ko jina at Amos from that time we seen there and as our fashion ever. It won't Benjamin Kubo experience or Omuko we can say dia na Omuko kan wasem. Omuko ka for later results and we want do one Omuko ye. And the mission was one purpose. Was the original channel on the Nano? Collective results on my guys that in the Amao. And no more constitutional constitution on our corporate college winner on Sabeka. Who original on Sabeka? If we have been the Kubo now we have found out and we are a member of NDC Council of Elders. Not all questions means that 77. Young someone one answer. What was the PMS press? What can't win? I don't know what PMS press what just how we know. Now, Bob Bruna, they are starting a party this year now, soon they are Kasa. What do you do at them? One away in this more, bet man, death or Bedu, Benjamin Kumbo at them. But when the Ghana on one question out, the car or shoot here or cars of the shoot. One guy's answer. Then the more past records. And this is president Dano. President who produce maybe an exam. No Rollins, maybe an Ghana in our book. And the baby at Amos, no president at Amos, I see. And the president who play Mahama, new option, PO, and this so the own contest 2024 election. Mahama, one cast one contest 2024 election. No way the party in the Bayano. I want to know. But party na man plan for ya we anything na party no plan no so one adu awiemo wo babe gina say e so kuma party no am for so no so about the flag bearer my NDC okay the candidate kwa na plan kwa wo decline no so on pay because no so jaya manasem e tin nanye say bia wa ambre wa NDC wo be ye MP 12 good years so for woni na kufa na na parliament. What you say? It's more challenges we need. There are more party headquarters. No more form of government. No more form of candidacy before. Say na party niya. No go try one thing for 12 war. At a Canada we could be able to 12 war. Ever pass. So then I be required. And then we go for 2016. And so no more suspend at a Canada. Or more suspend we could be. Or more suspend some club. Or more suspend Kwame Japan. Or more suspend Paula Foko. Plus some M24. You also have a almost suspend party number power. You think that people party number power. The party member for not Ghana for the and the end is the party number 4. And you're forcing voters. I'm party power. So anymore, you should go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Daddy Bo to line a drop on a couple of other Africa presidents. We now line a drop off. 508-846-3021. Mobile swipe from a couple of messages. na yenya ne so dwumadie ni so na ene Jeremiah birthday esa obebu me Blazer 2 p.m. Asante Pon say Opo Agrada has been granted bail. If you know, you know. NDC shall bounce back, inshallah. Okay. Samuel Mankwasi, Noah, oh my Ghana, no good. Yazamo, Kwasi, Asare, NDC, Ayasemo, Manucho, my NG, I don't know. And Rami from summary point and a member. Yenye yanko. Manu yanko. Na Jerry birthday yenye sorry so. Oze.
Yeah.
Like I don't know o time share hips.
Oh no, me say me win to say me silly adwen but maybe any say padlock.
Oh, this way they adjust summary point of
just like you said come body and I think it's for me it is the most refreshing one for me that I say NDC just like they should handle it well. I think leadership, they lack that unitarian force. They hold it. It looks like they are all moving in one direction, and they are not expecting dissenting views to really come. But I think after losing elections, you give opportunities. So be a forum now, making sure say we be in house elders. Now people like Kumboni Guzitando, going to two from. They have a constituency. They have a base. He's been an MP. He was there from the Keda moments in the end. I think these are some of the things that is so motion. My problem with it, you see, there are schools of thought that I'm going to NDC go after Rawlings because the factions will start not having a father figure
to really, in.
Yeah, father figure to be looking
Council
up
of Elder Member cry, yes. Common na BBSC na functional executives and Jimmy common channel.
To jobs. Yes, on your various platforms. Why on my own say me Mahama boy inti being supporting Mahama have to disrespect in idea. These are some of the reasons why parties really shudder. At the end of the day, they think that cloud nine. And Chroma or Ghana Yepon, where is his party today? It should tell you that after Rollins, who is the founder, Mamuso, I found out then the Moja signing that declaration in Takradi Miami Kohumbi as a young dude. No, he on they should see that light and make sure that the party structures do work. And for Honorable Henry Cote, he should not despair.
He is your hero for the week.
Exactly,
for the year, for the month.
I've always wanted somebody like this. Initially, I thought Van der Poel did well, but you checking out.
And I know na kwa Mr. Fakane yes. And you wa shasi na gidigidi because yenye bimwa. Omba ya gidigidi na fi omasa checking out.
But I think the approaching is more scientific. Talking to those who matter and they understanding the gravity of the whole situation. No more working towards.
Okay.
We wish that he can continue in that state too. And the president, Captain Smart, you know where they stand ideologically and how they see things. Until someone started to catch us, what about this?
Where do they stand?
Where do they stand ideologically? Well, ideologically, they at the end of the year, they will talk about it, and so they will say it.
Yeah.
I think he's a huge person when it comes to cathedral. Or just cement to cry the choir.
Yeah.
And I've seen him done some exposés. Some have sold their conscience.
I
want to say some have sold their conscience.
No. Oswa cement no for us or no for us.
Of course, he's a believer of the cathedral. He's one of the major proponents.
Yeah, but so be an
American where they stand ideologically, meaning that he's somebody I respect when it comes to this. I've seen him done exposés on various sides of the way.
Auditor General,
yes, where they stand, and it's not meant to devour him. But I know some people too. We say Paul Adomotri. I think it's a lopsided. And I'll give you more research I've done on him. That
focus on
not. No, that's what you wanted me to give you.
Summary point. Also start another discussion.
No, you asked a very pertinent question, and I think I should go there.
It was related to
or not as a person. Yes, exactly. Let me just say, or not as a person there. So, I will research. I will just say. I'm expecting the president to put it in high pedestal and work on it. That Galamsey is really something you can't joke with. It's just like electricity. That the end product is disaster. And if he's able to do this, Galamsey and electricity, president he shouldn't let it be a bad legacy. I think a bit dente all the strides he's made in 8 years. Okay. If these two things are not held
Galamsey and electricity,
it should make it in the focus, in the fulcrum, in the pivot. Now, but to revolve around and Ghana will just be in shambles.
This week, Manas Azura Kasa on Galamsey, Captain Smart Kasa on Galamsey, and a Kwame A plus and so akasa on galamsey. It means a person issue.
It's seeping and it's teething and it's the number one. No kind. Cocoa is now being targeted. Our water bodies in terms of chemicals in it. Ghana Water Company, so I can. He who feels it knows it. So some more chemistry department, they take a sample of what they've done and they work on it to make sure that the quality control is there. But they know there are a lot of chemicals in the water. I don't say so. We study about chemicals near there. It takes time. It takes time. They are not digested. They stay in the system, and they end up giving you problems. Ghana Water Company talking about chemicals that are going into people's home and they are drinking them. We should take it more than serious. And yes, sir, Oppo, and their machines are also being spoiled. Ghana looks like turning its anti-clockwise, and we need a stronger person, more like the like of Henry Quarty, to stem the tide. And yes, sir, 5-10 years from now, Oppo, we will come and sit here and we'll be talking about disaster on disaster.
Kalusha.
Yes, Akufo-Addo, when he was vying to be a president, was a strong man. People have so many beliefs in him. But right now, what Akufo-Addo are seeing is Akufo-Addo who always takes some advice from a group of people where they don't want Ghana at heart. What I say, they want their selfish interests.
That's what you see?
That's what I'm seeing now.
Okay.
And take off no more advising on which more advising. Those people are greedy. And Akufo-Addo, we know, say, all banks more kind or could jump platform so kind. We want to see that Akufo-Addo. You come there, Akufo-Addo, those kind of stuff.
Say, come there.
Hey, come the boom pan, and easy. And back to Galamsey, it's high time, say, I'm saying, Bridget Otudiano. Yeah, you're not quite Kasa. Oh, they say, you're a translator Kasa.
Or send another dim fear, you soon see. And I Samen so Kase, call about Kase. Corruption has no age limit. Opo,
you have a translator Kasa. Not say, ye Kasa. I don't know, yeah, Yebeka, and ya Yebeka. Yeah, ye Jumadian say. Papa, Rebecca
Boabaso.
I am Mamma for your majesty.
Henry Cote, say, MPP.
Yeah. Mamma for your majesty, ye Kasa in somewhere, ye NDC and MPP. Ye Ghana and Koson. I will say, Abucha, Tia, Sebio, and maybe Waha, a Koso, Ghana, and Koswa, ye won't try by Dachibino. And I Abusha for Bebri, Ghana, a cry honey free. It's a honey free. And see, ye can't ask them now. Or me who say, you know, man who dopa and the political affiliation. And see, what I'm trying to put across in my final words is say, how could you sit in your country and allow the Chinese for me greedy? They are very, very greedy people and always want to. I mean,
say Nipa be greedy.
I'm a capitalist and that's I'm a communist. Economist capitalist.
I'm a communist.
Economist capitalist because what is going on?
In the economy, they have capitalist ideas, buying and selling.
Yeah, but I'm a communist country.
Yeah, I know. But right now, I say,
they let the economy
those kind of stuff. You sit in your country and you allow somebody who has a visa.
I'm selfish. I'm greedy. Now,
I'm greedy.
What to my mama coin say? Okay, I have room how buy no. And I can what I say to me yen nyoma buga nyes kabumu anka onye. Intina da bia na meka say usuan psychology a enipa bia ya kwadworo. Enipa bia is selfish. Enipa bia greedy a okay. Intina yi penifo ana oman odi niema toto akwam say oso obehihye mra na pushi nipa no a prevent no. Inti obakrum ha enhihye da ha. Unya free the shores of Ghana be do ha. We are quite your crowd, the system will change you. It's Ghana, what's on us, China, they were banner man. Everybody's greedy. It's up to our leaders.
Ghana for your share for now, your job for Basilia, your our 10 year for. I'm a mutia mine fiance.
Because we are not serious.
You are not serious. Because Chinese are share crana.
China, Omaba the best producer of cocoa. Omaba cocoa in every
year by another link story. I'm 5,000 hectares of land. And yeah, 5,000 acres of land in north, western north.
Yeah,
Omaji, I didn't say. No, my tuna say, your water bodies say, your land is that actually Ghana. A chromatin fertilizer on the Ghana, the older, a chance as in Abba. No more send a beggar criminal in 20 years' time. Manucho, okay, they'll sit at 10. In 20 years' time, you're landing in Nano. You best say, I'm a son in Nano. You best say, about your teacher, your chimney. And this area, you Nimo, Nenchimano. So right now, when say what is going to say, Ghanaians, our leader they don't think about the future of the country, and then Krana or more Hona or more Bano, they don't think about them. So more think about them. You have to take pragmatic measures right now.
But Nemaniaji say your leaders ni na cry union one, manya ba kwa me ho so dwene Ghana.
I see the party say and wait on be now they say you need the oppose backwards a year.
No, muntimi nyina di. So omu yina di pa dia.
I know me, I'm not impressed. I'm like the Catholic Church. I want to wait small. Maybe na baso later. They start so well, but everyone said they succumb to pressure so easily. But at least it's a good start. But yenya emia ehun say oh at least he started a good fight.
What comes out and say I don't know why we now person you know. Before hack na be friend as
Exactly.
Okay, my main fa call away na even mbacho hani. Mbacho ne no from pa nana.
Oh,
one no from pa na dia from pa. Oh.
I mean, can you manage your cast strictly and one item so but check a crown son of Papa Basso. Who guys maybe recently I did be at 2-3 weeks ago, more minister be former minister be
yeah, Obuase Edward any.
I know casting, you know, in fact, or can you semper?
Yeah.
Did you manage your cannon? They're connected to Papa. Politicians normally are bad. You see what one chain, and then you have Papa Cano, and then you don't body a cannon. Omo committee na no makotena se me kwa me kan sei wa betu futu ku Ghana fo ani tu wo wa o so papa we wa ya de pa tu de yema na mere
okay okay
na mi bisa o de papa yi de dombodu e kai
yeah
any de achi din kati aka different bedo
yeah and right so tie program no kra me kan bom sending na de pro
oh so de ni party
and that's the way they think.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm in Ghana party. In terms I'm say we do can cry my I Sam George one day Okaso be choosing the party over Ghana.
Of course, and the money do anything.
To on the
I would be so be said get money was me a politician. But Paucho politician do my ben away. Who support to party? Party number opposition and then would do. You were dear. We need to maybe obey you. And to pass our party now, did you and no one of the cost was some 21 kind of because then I'm going to do anything. No moment that crime touch me and I'm gonna for weapon to say. Yeah, money to catch and began a bay, Petunia, and the big one, Sunday on second day. He went near the baby one.
Yeah.
Oh, how when we married to my own. A Juma now you Kumana, and no man in your number one priority said. When they feed you, said you'll be a politician and this any feeding to the tissue banana. That's all China with your politics. You're okay, no crap around the moon, when I'm educated Ghana post. Sometimes it's almost fresh. Many say, at least you'll be to meet chief or Chiplon, no chief. I'm an answer. But talk at the what educated in Crawford. Because nearly penny on it animal. None of crap power. Papa, in fact, last week you saw where to be my cousin. If I'm a tone and a transmission, pass a Kufad pa and throw the chair Ghana for. The sooner you are an airport, and people face one, but one more. When you said it, would do a war support to a Democrat. Now, Republican agenda was really good about war minor. And you made a mess support to him. No one vote against Nadia saying. Now we see one of party now with the and no one just the pass the room on our channel. She be big. Who said, I do win here, Pagana, yeah. Win here, say, Yamagana, Opomanos.
Yeah, that's it. Nana will jump, eh, and another dear woo, Nana dear woo. Is it enough for another social so? Nana dear woo. Unza the Bianam Takas as him say, yeah, 100 and Kainja extremism. My who say, Ghana first. Because you say to kwane kwede nekoshe traveling see to kwane she abusia abono mienu nansan Peace FM. In fact, I may apologize on behalf of my listeners now. Yeah, na man for frame Opo news article Peace FM. I don't know, I think they have a problem with almost streaming. It's been terrible since Minim say early this week, say late last week, and koye kura. Enti news no, bi o ha etikwa na me ye bibi fofra me bonyuma na ye na man for frem oh po na wa me enti news no nyame a say almost system no enkoye kura ye try say ye bi nyama mo ene by kai say wie enra na enu abema Kevin Agri na ne homfa no nti wa nteneka ene weteneka wie about the Unity Drive bro. Now see next week special segment on the show beginning Monday but then china obi jagum oba ono a minyinanum nam ono ade de aka bia de bebro Manucho Maganda Gaucho Margarita La Molina mempeme ho asem Massachusetts Worcester wotenenka ena ene ye fe no nana obieja me hu se Kalusha Sparky Crazy that this is eja na na wa start no manenka hosa na say you see that bia Manucho obieja de bia Ghana issue see that bia Ghana issue see there. Yes, also Busia, but not without wishing my son Jeremiah happy birthday once again. Jerry, happy birthday. Manu Jose.
Mr. Jerry, my body, say my name, my own Jerry. This is your day, you know. This weekend, the message will me by Mensada, man, the message will.
Weekend,
Monsieur, say be friend of conscious.
Girl, ya when you weekend, the ano
I get be. Any bonidien.
Bisa high crown.
Hey, if I'm babbling you, no abwegu.
They say the official application be to e Kalusha.
Why me
official application de Kalusha nkwana de aba.
So
Abuja ya so ya da ka say ma Nabiam Barbering Salon. So be you tin when my friend na when ma da wa bra. The new Nabiam ura wa super ultra modern Barbering Salon. On be fe ye de se da PCA so ma Dan Auto Repairs. Ura down so si be UT. UT na Nabiam wa no be your car no so down so. On say Nabiam ne down so mu ben. Just about 3 minutes, right? Na bibi ekoyi. Sanso ne de se da PCA ma KM Raf Roofing. Obebo dan so Ghana mpacho ya so ma hwe ye jomudi. Mbo juma papa eni omunkasa no musuntumi mo na oye bema na wa ye mmera mpacho enra Kalusha waka asem ne frɛ danko ma me ne dia asem no kan
ma me se ndro ho pa na osi
tell the men
to come to the danko 785 na we dro bia ho kakareba
na se de oso de bibia ba
na bita woods no
eno de foforo bia ba no de osi wo ba Bema so Manucho dia na ya ye say ni be Bema
special request
no on to mean tono sakroma ni ade no nti no special Africa dia ni bi nusini ni ade
so wo badu ho a no aka che ni say memaduro no
Unity na buy
na almost memaduro bi ho na eno aka no kokoamu ono aka kokoamu na wa che combination combination bi nice ma the mawa
okay
we say yes
enti Kodanko 785 Main Street African no no na de Ghana Liberia Nigeria South Africa be bia ni nyina bo no da form ko ne ko di dwa nyina sisi ade ho no bia di dwa cause ne niam no bo afu chen ba bia Danko the new Danko no is bia di dwa o de American ne kotra hwe na bo nzampa say Danko sisi de oye kejua ono so tie chi ene dia se PCA ma Raf G-Man driving school per driver's license so far Jima si be hu no yentumi end da se abra we be fi adwumako kese I friend Big Olu ono ne fa Manucho's stake sanso ne dia se da ema Richway Auto School 70 James Street Richie Sibra na onjo driver's license esu entumi emfa ma Samas Trading brand ntwitwa na nyina ma digwabro 150 na emfa mra ofie ma unyan bebia omu nyina daruma no muteta echi da bia meka se wote se yeton bia de ha kotobi ma no se wotie program na yoda omu nka ho ayentumi ntua bills no radio ni ntua ka be jaye ntimo mua no madwuma ntumpon na nyini na yesu ntumi nkoso serve community no nyame nhira mu nyina nyame ya aduma be say she ochena but not without saying another happy big time birthday to my boy daddy's boy Jeremiah Opoku Chemfi. Jerry, this is your song. But before that, listen to this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Jeremiah, today is your day. Live to celebrate and enjoy the day to the max. Last year, our birthday is Wednesday and next Thursday. Enjoy your day to the max, my big boy. Remember, Daddy will always be there for you. So far as I still have breath in me. Happy birthday to you, Jeremiah. I mean, special good afternoon to you, me, Mami Emilia. I mean, on the cross or Basri Manuchu, Ma Emilia Swatchow. Or say, the one channel, oh, man, the Buffo and Colano, so be from Nobijay.
On Chemi and Jerry birthday in Tamaya Sasa.
Jerry birthday.
Yes.
Now, when you massacre crowd, you send out your moves to be on. Okay, you can crown camera. I'm back camera and Saturday. Clutches. Oh, I said your friend clutches.
Maybe lazy on Saturday.
Okay.
You been a good weather until
Saturday. Yeah, baby, bigger camera, Jerry. Okay, so Jeremiah, once again, happy birthday to you, my boy. May you live to be 103.9 and beyond. I mean, I'm sure on your case, you sure said you're not paying me catcher or no. Show funny, you know, you would day one said you're now down on never saw Brasiano, any Obuno, Fanini, and on a weapon throughout your life. Tinya Minton and Muncho, now Unshaw, no more yet, Kessie, Jeremiah. Once again, what Daddy has for you, he said, for all the things my hands have held, the best by far is you and your brother Junior. Your existence makes my world brighter. You may have outgrown my lap, but you will never outgrow my heart. Always remember to believe in yourself. As much as I believe in you, I cannot promise to be here for the rest of your life, Jerry, but I can promise to love you for the rest of my life. Happy birthday with much love once again to you, my son Jeremiah Opoku Jemfi. Walk with humility and respect on this planet. Those are the weapons to success. May God be your helper in this life that He's given you. God richly bless you. Nyamisho bibia edamu nyinase. Nyami adma ochina isani mu beshia. Me Mami Emilia, Mami Chao, Christ on Kosokra. I was like, news now by Mammy Bakwa, I ain't in Wagro. Ma sing or be your catch Jeremiah. Ma, a tear for you.
Jerry, Nyaminka, nothing Yamea Wadi Nina. Oh, Panda Akawasasi Su. But yet, or bring pong, yes, you shall bring pong where Bushi and my back or trim P. Yabufa, partner Brown was senior daddy Kaino. We are side, Betty Witchy. I call baby, I'll be copia, be to me on a little bit to me. Wati, Yamisha, happy birthday, boy. Bye. Ma, also date near that, but also birthday that way. Maybe near 18th. Oh, until just Sunday now, until you are still in the birthday mood, into your mouth. Yes. Belated happy birthday. Thank you so much. It wishes now the major and the son, yes, you're the mouth. Amen. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, so when you say my biological mom, my friend Emilia, and Timmy,
so say nyame wo kwan ofa so yi maame foforo ma
na Presby. I mean abba no pepe. This is a woman I really want to meet. I want to meet in person. No so I catch him say me
Sunday say ekwa so say ya virtual na cha amafo nim say ye ma Sunday join online by Sunday say ekwa.
Yeah, I think we born spiritually, physically, emotionally. O ka say me wo crowd bet boa me no. And I'm who say my mom that I'm destined to have in this country or no. Nti me kon makofan as a special mom that I can never dream.
Kwesi asare say Saturday also be party ama Jeremiah your Facebook live no hwe bi.
Mate. Messa clutches.
Okay.
Clutches.
Okay, we say that when you see nyame shira mu nyina for you to take hours out of your busy schedule. Kwadwuma babu ho abre. Anano mane papa bi gas so po me free night ba na mantimu amenai. Anye se metimu wie. Nyame shira mu nyina enye ya no ate enye se winning match but Ghana ho dontia. Ti mama ye nyina me ma me glad say cha good shepherd only me papa Ofori and Mrs. Ofori me chamu nyina ma glad say cha say happy birthday to you Jeremiah. April bonds are marvelous. Yeah. My that's no message Jerry so that's bobusia da mu nyina obi am try so be wo shi Jeremiah happy birthday ama me ko Facebook wa man who message na ne atira me ba me bubodin nyame shira mu nyina that is just by the way opo national ni di Manucho Maganda Gaucho ena Kalusha King ena oti o mu nyina nka nyame ya adoma ebe sign mo share Jerry this is your song me pacho wifey my Jerry fa nyum wo insa memra no no atwa video na ma me
Unity Radio. You know, we know radio.